From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergat.com. Avner Gat, your claim, our game.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hello, I'm Richard Navarro, General Manager at Fleming Steakhouse and Wine Bar in downtown Los Angeles, where unforgettable dining meets the heart of the city. Whether it's prime steaks, fresh seafood, or a handcrafted cocktail, we're here to make your next experience out exceptional. Call us today at 213-745-9911 to reserve your next table. We're open for lunch and dinner. Fleming's, where great steaks, good times. Call at 213-745-9911.
YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee. Included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Michelle Smallman here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
You know, Lindsay, those are the old days, by the way, just so you know, that they used to have magazine racks, right? And in these, like, stores, they'd have Playboy magazines, but they weren't in plastic. They were on the same shelf as Sports Illustrated. So I would take Sports Illustrated, and I'd have it on the cover, and then I'd have the Playboy inside the Sports Illustrated so that the guy at the drugstore wasn't like, look at this little horn dog, he's looking at Playboys. No, he's a little kid, he's looking at Sports Illustrated. But inside the Sports Illustrated, I had put in the Playboy. And by the way, it was a different era.
Lowrider magazine was the thing.
Let's stop there.
Different era.
I know which turn you're going to try to make.
Yeah.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Do you think that when Jake LaRavia sees LeBron on the floor, he's like, here, LeBron, have the ball. It's yours. Go ahead. Here you go.
Well, I also, but...
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor? Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
No. Giant Mexican, horn section.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Oh, I got something for you for this final hour.
Oh, yeah? Okay, George Sedano is getting up.
What is this?
He's walking. He's walking to his
He's
bag.
unzipping the backpack.
It says NBA on ESPN. He's going into his bag. And out comes the Honey Stinger energy bars. By the way, did you just see that grab? Everybody will see that on YouTube here in a matter of seconds. That was a freaking stab right there.
Now, when are you going to eat that Stinger? Because remember, I got to ride with you down to Ocean Subaru. I don't want you to be all jacked up.
And the Dodgers.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
fit boy. Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
We were riding high on the Stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
We're going to have to share a Stinger today because I don't have any more.
Did you ever eat that Stinger?
No. He still has it.
Oh.
I got it right here. It's why yesterday I had such low blood sugar. I was nearly falling asleep when Christopher and I were driving from LA Live down to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
Well, tonight I got to do the Lakers-Spurs game.
Is Wemby going to play?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
I haven't seen anything or have been notified in any other way that he's not going to play.
Wemby hasn't called you?
No.
Well, John Ireland?
Did you put the Vaporu in your mouth?
I did. See.
Get that cough drop going because he had a scratchy voice last night.
Did John Ireland say this on the air or off the air?
On air, he was hinting.
Yeah.
That maybe load management could get Wemby.
Let me tell you something right now.
By the way, 7:03 in 20 seconds.
Wemby's literally talking about like how jacked he is to play against Luka. Like literally yesterday.
He better freaking play. That's all I know.
I have had no inclination that he's not going to play.
Cappy said last night before we went to bed at 8:35.
We didn't go to bed together, by the way.
Yeah, no.
I was just going to say.
That sounded weird.
How
We were
you said
not
it.
huddling at that moment. Okay?
Canoodling.
Right. We were not in the same bed. All right?
After our second meal of the day together, he said, if Wemby ain't playing, I am on the road tomorrow night. Home.
Listen, let me tell you something. If I find out today that Wemby is declared out of this game, I'm not even going to the game tonight.
He's the box office reason to go.
Right.
Yeah, but we got the meatball sliders tonight in the suite. Those
we
meatball,
do?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there were meatball sliders.
There's going to be meatball
I
sliders.
mean, I may
really?
come up at halftime if that's the case.
That's a spicy meatball.
Do I have to make them eat the ball of slider, or do they already come made?
I don't know. I think it's already made.
Meatball slider's nice, but I've had
Bergman,
two...
do you know? Let's go to our meatball slider desk in Greg Bergman.
Bergie?
Well, the kitchen is putting out a full set of meatball sliders. You do not have to make the meatball sliders.
God darn it.
I have
don't
actually
want
no
to
idea
eat
what I'm
meatball
talking about.
sliders, dude.
You're going to, and tacos.
I've had 2 days.
And the dessert cart.
I've had 2 days
And I'm
going to
jam those gummy bears down your throat.
I've had 2 days of perfectly clean eating. Perfect. 2 days. 2 days, 2 meals, unintentional intermittent fasting. Like, in other words, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just I'm not getting to eat until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the
Do
afternoon.
you still fast, Sedano? You used to be a big intermittent fasting
No,
guy.
I'm only doing like 12 now because of the morning show.
Oh.
But 12 works for me.
He used to be a big 16 and 8.
Yeah.
I don't know
Sometimes
what I
even
am.
like 20 and 4.
Now, remember that one time I did 36?
I did 48 one time.
Oh, that's tough, 48.
Yeah.
The Italian stallion, the uncle, he does like 96.
I think once a year you should do a 96.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean like with just drinking water or like
Yeah,
water
just
with,
water.
Like,
Water
cayenne
and black
pepper?
coffee. You can do black coffee.
Yeah.
You could do coffee, but yeah, just water is maybe even better. Because the problem is the black coffee is like a diuretic, so you drink.
Oh, I'm well aware about
We
diuretics.
understand.
these
Yeah, we
days,
get that.
Yeah.
We do. I'll just say this right now.
Yeah.
If I find out today that Wemby is not playing,
I'm trying to think.
I'm out of here, number one. And number two, if I get to this game tonight and Wemby is in street clothes, I'm literally leaving Crypto.com Arena and I'm driving back down to my vacation home in South.
Well, when do they have to submit the injury report? Like 2 hours?
The injury report is on there right now.
How's he doing?
Hold on.
Looking good?
Let me see.
Is he
Spurs
on the injury report?
Injury report.
Game time decision.
OGFR, on God for real? For real. All right,
On God.
George is doing some research right now. He's looking into Wemby's
He's not
status.
even on the injury report.
All right, I don't want to hear any more nonsense.
Like, he's literally not even on it.
So at that point, it's not even GTD.
Yeah.
Wait,
So he's
can you explain to me the context of what John was
Yeah,
saying?
I'll find it. I'll find
We'll
it.
go find it.
Yeah.
Explain it to him.
Because
He was just hinting at it.
I don't even
He
understand.
didn't even hint it because even Mason said, well, if he's not playing, like, I don't want to go to the game.
But
And then
Mason's
I think,
not going to the
right, I think he ultimately decided not to go because based on what
Yeah,
John
but
said.
he's not even on the injury report. And why would he not play? I don't
Right.
understand.
It makes no sense to me that if you're going to be the biggest star in the game and you have an opportunity to play on the biggest stage in the game.
And he's a killer. Like, he wants to destroy everyone.
I know how that feels.
You do you?
Yeah. By the way, while you guys figure that out, YouTube TV customers get the sports you love on ESPN back.
They haven't played since Sunday. Why would he not play? That makes zero sense.
Including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back. That's keepmynetworks.com.
And isn't the league like cracking down on you can't just sit out of a game? You have to be on the
there
injury
has to be a
report.
reason, right?
Right.
Yeah. Like Austin Reeves is questionable because he's got a groin thing.
I mean, if you told me that Wemby and San Antonio was playing in Portland and he decided to take a rest.
Don't put those glasses on.
Well, these glasses.
No, Sedano and I can pull off that look, and you look like the Mad TV guy.
I'm trying to be like the two of you guys.
No, use the clear ones.
I don't understand why is it that Chris and I both have the exact same. We have the exact same glasses, and they look terrible on me.
But I have a round face. That's why.
Is that the deal?
Yeah.
You got a peanut head.
They look horrible on me, these
You
glasses.
look like the Mad TV guy wearing glasses.
I like those.
No, they look terrible.
No, you do the clear ones. The clear ones
Let
look
me see
better.
the clear ones.
Take a look at the clear ones.
Yeah, do the clear ones.
Right here. What do you think of these?
Clear ones are better.
Much better.
Way
For
better.
you.
Yeah.
Way
Way
better.
better.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah.
What's up with the black ones?
They'll work for you, man.
But I love the black ones.
Some of us can wear the black ones. Some of us can't.
But I prefer the black ones.
So, by the way, I wore your blenders the other day.
Oh, you did?
And I got some nice compliments, but someone that I trust said, they're a little big on your face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then maybe we'll have to get you refitted.
Was it
some new
JJ?
ones.
Was it JJ that told you?
No, it was a
JJ,
college.
no!
It was a college game.
Who was it? Tell me who it was.
I can't tell you.
Why not? Somebody.
Someone like in college football.
What game did you do?
This
Florida
was a couple
State?
weeks ago.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Tell me who the game was. I'm going to figure it out. I want to know. Tell me who the game was. I want to know who was playing. Boston College in Connecticut.
Was it Bill? Was it Bill Belichick?
Was it
Bill
Jim
O'Brien?
Was it Jim Mora? Bill O'Brien. I don't know if you guys saw this.
He went nuts yesterday.
He went crazy on this reporter because God forbid the reporter says, "So, Coach, what's your message to the fans when you're 1-8 and you guys are terrible?"
And he's like, "Yo, you come in here once a month. All you do is ask these negative questions. Get the hell out of my my press conference."
I know,
guys. Fantastic.
You think the guys wound a little
Yeah,
tight?
but then the reporters on Twitter, everybody's like, "Oh, he shouldn't have done that to you," and his whole response is #thank you.
Yeah, right.
To like 6,000 people, and
Yeah.
it's like, come on, you're also milking it too.
Of course, why not?
You'd milk it.
I mean, I've milked other things before in my life,
Yeah.
I mean, so.
Let me know when you got this John audio because I want to hear the content.
I'm working on it.
All right.
Stand by.
All right.
In the meantime,
What? Tell me.
USC is kind of in the mix right now. They are.
I think we shouldn't say anything. I mean, we got to do a show so we can talk about it.
We're not supposed to talk
But
about
come
the
on,
college
how
football
could-
playoff.
No, I know, but they're in the mix right now. They have to play Oregon.
Right, but my point is this. If they win out, they're at least in the conversation. If they somehow can win out, they're absolutely going to be in. If you are if you're in that top 20, right? Because the top 11 for sure are going to get in because of the group of 5 team having to get in, right? But if you're in that kind of if they can find themselves in that 15-ish range, they're going to be in the conversation.
So for people that don't understand, like me, if
So
you're
let
in
me-
the 15 range, how do you get in?
So there's 12 teams, right? The top 4 teams in the ranking get a bye. The 5 through 8 will get a home game in the first round. And then the other 4 that are left
9
are
through
going to
12?
Yeah, 9 through 12
Yeah.
will play on the road. So what happens is this. The changes they made from last year to this year are that the conference champion no longer gets a bye. It's the ranking, okay? The conference champion gets in no matter what, right? USC's not going to win the conference, okay? So that's out. However, they can get an at-large bid because the Big Ten will get 3 bids. Ohio State and Indiana are going to be in, barring something catastrophic that I don't foresee at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
But it's going to be a battle between Oregon, right? USC, Iowa. Those teams are going to be in the mix for that 3rd spot.
But I think also we talked about this earlier in the year about how what you might call a quality loss, if you will.
Right.
So like
Notre Dame,
so
quality loss.
Unless Notre Dame
loses to Pitt in 2 weeks.
So not this weekend,
Yeah.
but the following weekend, November 15th.
That hurts USC's cause,
Right.
yes.
Notre Dame at Pitt. By the way, of course, I'm very interested in this
But
game.
if they run the table,
USC.
the wins matter more than the bad than the close losses.
All right,
so if they can beat Iowa, who's and Oregon, which is not an easy back-to-back stretch, I would
Iowa's
say.
at home. Iowa's at the Coliseum. Oregon is up in Oregon.
But the problem with that schedule, okay,
is what?
Is this.
Tell me.
Iowa is as physical a team as there is in the sport. So they are going to bludgeon you. You may win the game, but they're taking a limb, basically, at this point. All right? And then you have to go the following week to go to Autzen. That back-to-back is going to be tough.
By the way, turns out that Up next for Iowa is Oregon.
Right.
And they've got Oregon at home.
Correct.
And that is this Saturday.
Correct.
On CBS.
Yes.
By the way, USC this Friday night playing Northwestern, hosting the Wildcats. Coverage begins at 4 p.m. right here on ESPN LA. Friday's game is presented by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Fight on.
Well, this game Friday night, check me on this. Is homecoming. By the way.
Northwestern is not a gimme. Like, they should kick them in the rear.
Oh.
However, like, Northwestern has been competitive against everybody. Like, it's not like they're going to they shouldn't win like 49-0. You know what I mean? Like, that's not going to be that.
Friday night college football at the Coliseum. Terrible. Just
traffic-wise, you mean?
No, I mean, like, it's Friday night.
But if it's a fun game, it's a fun game. This
No.
one is not as fun of a game.
No,
I've been to Friday night games. They're fun.
But I'm just saying, Friday night, especially here in Southern California, especially in L.A., where there's so much great high school football, I don't know, man. I don't like the idea of playing a game on Friday night.
TV loves Friday night college
they do.
football.
Of course.
They love it because they own it.
Right.
I mean, listen, I actually think the Big Ten and the ACC have been the two conferences that have said, we're going to start putting games on Friday nights. And it's worked because the numbers have been good on
and
TV.
Tailgating, you can take the day off. You start tailgating like at noon.
No, it's a
you
great
get those
TV
USC
show.
Hyenas out there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Hyenas.
Smacking around.
Oh, yeah. But let me just say
Fight
something.
on.
You know, you're hyping this whole thing up about,
Fight
USC
on.
might have a chance.
I mean, they have a chance.
They have a chance. But come on. The likelihood of USC
running the table
is very, very slim.
No, they're probably going to lose one.
At
If they
least.
lose one, they're done.
Right.
By the way, I still think UCLA and Jerry Neuheisel with that soft face,
The
those
permanente.
gentle hands, the permanent.
It's not just some given automatic that they're going to beat UCLA.
No.
Not even close.
No, I get it.
That game's always crazy.
But what I'm saying is this. There is a path for them, which honestly is a good, like, that the fact that we're even talking about this in the first week of November is a good thing for the trajectory of the program, considering the way the last two seasons have gone.
I'm just going to say this right now. I'm not buying it. Okay. I mean, I understand what you're saying. They're ranked in the college football playoff rankings, and to your point, there is a path.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not ready to buy it yet. I don't think they're there yet. When you saw
I don't look. If you are asking me what do I think is going to happen, they're going to lose one more game. But what if it doesn't happen? What if Oregon's, God forbid, like they have like some sort of injury the week before, right? Like that is really, debilitates their potential to win a game against USC, like a big time skill position player or something. Then all of a sudden you're in good shape.
I just look at USC this year and I go, okay, you know what? They're pretty good. They're not.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're not playoff good enough.
Maybe not.
And listen, you may be right. Maybe they do sneak in somehow. If they run the table, then I'll have a completely different tune. I'll go, you know what? They brought it in the latter part of the season. It was impressive. They got steamrolled. They gave up 300 yards rushing to Notre Dame. They got beat up physically, I thought, by Illinois as well, even though it was a very close game. I still don't think that their roster is prepared for the conference, but let's see what happens. To your point, though, they're ranked number 19, so their name is in the mix.
Correct. And honestly, that's a good thing.
Was your prize picks in the mix last night?
You know what? I didn't play last night.
Oh.
What?
Here's why.
Why?
Because the Italian Stallion, Chris's uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
He spooked you?
No. It's just that I want the Italian Stallion. I was so insulted. The Italian Stallion, Chris's uncle, for anybody that missed it, he says to Chris, he goes, how come Cap is the spokesperson for prize picks when he sucks at prize picks?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, Italian Stallion. Monday Night Football.
I mean, it's an excellent observation.
If it were true. If it were true.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Monday Night Football, 4-pick power play, $20, paid $120. Recently, 6-pick flex play, $20, only paid $8. But a 4-pick flex play, $20, paid $200. Another one paid $220. Another one paid $120, $40, $50, $30. I'm on fire on prize picks right now. So here's what I would suggest you do.
Take that, Italian Stallion.
Here's what I would suggest you do.
Yeah.
Follow me on prize picks.
Oh, yeah, you can do that now.
Right.
And the way you do that is download the prize picks app, use the promo code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Your first $5 lineup, okay, will get you a $50 lineup bonus, Cappy.
Right.
And it's very simple to play prize picks if you decide to follow Cappy and his picks. because it's more or less. There's a stat projection for every player imaginable and every sport imaginable, in every category imaginable for a statistic. And you go more or less, you bundle a couple together, you can win cold, hard cash like Cappy.
Right. I mean, it's so easy, really, to win. I mean, I just give you an example. I was playing on Monday Night Football, and I played Dak Prescott for more than 242.5 passing yards. Check. I had George Pickens for more than 65.5 receiving yards. Check. I had Marvin Harrison for more than 58.5 receiving yards. Check. And I had Jacoby Brissett for more than 238.5 passing yards. Check. You know, more often than not, they tell you that you really should play some less rather than more. But I went all mores, and a $20 play turned into $120. So Italian Stallion, I'm going to say this to you, sir. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Go to your profile. Follow me. Follow my picks. You're going to win money, Italian Stallion, on Prize Picks.
Well, now you're trying to get him to play.
Yeah, I want him to use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y.
Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Thank you, guys. 7:18 in the morning. Okay, we have the audio.
From John?
From John Ireland yesterday on the show is called Mason in Ireland here on ESPN LA.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've never seen this guy, even on TV, you got to watch. He is you're once in a generation.
He's like nothing
he's once
you've
in a
ever
lifetime.
Seen.
I've never seen a player like this. He's 7'5". They think he's still growing. He has handle. He can dribble like a guard.
Yep.
He shoots threes. He's an absolute beast, and he's coming in tomorrow night. But here's the weird thing about the NBA now. In so many instances, last night at the game I did in Portland.
Yep.
We think all these guys are going to play.
Yeah, it's not a fair assumption all the time.
We don't know. I mean, the NFL, everybody's going to play. Even in Major League Baseball, for the most part, you know who's going to play. The NBA is so load-managed heavy right now that you don't know. Like Dylan Harper, for example, the number 2 pick in the draft, Ron Harper's son.
Mm-hmm.
Really good player, averaging 14 a game for the Spurs. He's hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. He's going to be out for weeks. So we know he's out. But De'Aaron Fox is out tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Jeremy Sohan's out tomorrow night. I don't know if those guys are hurt.
They are hurt.
Or if they're load managed.
Let me ask you, does somebody know that? Has the decision been made on Wemby now, or will it be made tomorrow?
They won't say, because of the gambling scandal, they won't say anything until the injury report is due. But they have to be honest on the injury report.
Whereas in the past, they didn't have to be honest on the injury report?
That's John Ireland yesterday on Mason in Ireland.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox has been out the whole preseason. Like, he's been out with I believe a hamstring. It was a pretty bad hamstring situation. So they're like just being super cautious, and they're going to, the expectation is he'll be back maybe by the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
But that was always the prognosis since the preseason. Like, that is not, they've not wavered on that. And Jeremy Sohan also has been dealing with an injury. He's been out the entire season, like, basically. So, like, I mean, those guys are not, like, being load managed. They haven't played.
Yeah, like, I'm looking at De'Aaron Fox, hamstring, definitely out, not playing. Whereas you look at the other kid you mentioned, Sohan. Thank you.
Yeah.
Questionable with a wrist.
Shohei Ohtani.
Right, he's been
Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah, he's been dinged up. He's got a wrist injury. Like he is not. He's not played. He's not played yet this season.
Then you get this guy, Linda Waters, the third.
Lindy.
Oh, Lindy.
Come on, man.
The glasses, man. The glasses, bro.
Yeah.
Out with an eye. Look at me, man. Look at my eye. Look at me.
Yeah.
I want to play against the Lakers, but look at me, man.
I feel like that was just John, like, speculating that guys don't play. Like, I don't think that he's saying Wemby's not going to play
Did
there.
you say recklessly speculating?
No, he's just saying that you never know in today's day and age because people just take days off at sometimes for load management.
Right. I don't think that what you guys implied he said is what he said.
Yeah, but he got us some good audio, and then we were able to do something with it.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
I guess
the Lakers were like, "Hey, John, do me a favor."
And we did a whole bit about Cappy driving home.
Yeah,
because Wemby's not playing.
Well, Wemby's playing, bro.
Okay, as long as Wemby's playing.
Like I have had again. There's nothing I've been told that he's not playing today. They haven't played since Sunday.
Yeah, come on, Wemby, get out there and play. Skinny.
He's playing.
Let's go. Get out there. You got skinny Luka and you got skinny Wemby. Let's get out there and
now,
go.
Are you going to have to reach the mic up again, or are they going to put you like on a little stool?
Man, listen, I don't know. I'm going to tell him to sit. I'm going to hopefully tell him to sit on the.
No.
On the.
Don't do that.
Can't you borrow Trudell's high chair or something?
Don't do that.
Oh, hold on. My joke didn't get through. Yeah, so that's on me. 3, 2, 1. Can you borrow like Trudell's high chair or something?
Anyway.
No, what you should do is
you
need to get a folding chair.
And stand on it?
Stand on it. And let me tell you something right now.
That would go
joke.
super viral,
Super viral. Okay?
Yeah, it is a good
Super
idea.
viral. It's a great idea.
It is.
Because think about it like this. You're how tall you think you are?
I'm like 5'9".
Okay, 5'9".
Yeah.
With a folding chair, you're now 7'9".
No.
2 feet.
A folding chair is not 2 feet tall.
Yeah,
Are you
they're like
crazy?
a foot off the
How
ground.
tall?
Maybe a foot.
How tall?
Maybe a foot off the ground.
Foot and a half.
Okay. Listen, we got a folding
think
chair
a
around here.
folding chair.
Let me get a folding chair.
A folding chair is maybe another foot.
Let me somebody get me a folding chair, please.
So
I
I
don't know,
would
actually,
still
if we
be.
have a folding chair.
I would still maybe reach like his chin.
My goal would be
maybe.
No. Here's my goal. My goal is for you to interview Wemby after the game, but you be taller than him. Now that's funny. That is funny.
I need like 3 foot. I need to be like Red Panda,
Do you-
like
I
be
was
on a
just gonna
unicycle.
say, do you
Put your
know-
hand down. Like,
Do you know how to unicycle? Because
I
she
need
has
Red Panda's
returned.
unicycle.
Do
Yeah.
you
Yes,
understand?
she returned from injury. Yeah.
That as funny as it was to see you standing next to Wemby and you extending your arm as far as it could go.
Yeah.
That was funny. But you standing on a chair and interviewing him is hysterical,
Yep, that would
totally
blow up.
viral. Everybody would love it, and you got to do it. Now, are you game?
If there's a chair for them to give me, I don't see the Lakers being willing to say, "Hey, we're going to put a chair on the court."
No, I got it. I'll handle it.
You're
Let
going to
me
lift
handle
him up?
things.
You're going to lift him up?
No,
Here-
Cappy
you
will
got a
go
chair
down
guy,
there before
Cappy?
the
Here's
game
what I'm gonna do.
ends, and he'll make sure he has the folding chair. He'll
Let me do this.
organize
Let me do
it.
this right now. You ready? I want you to stand up over here. I'm going to come up from behind you.
Oh, boy.
Okay? I want you to get on my shoulders.
No, that's
Yes.
definitely not.
No.
happening.
I want you on my shoulders.
No, that's definitely not.
I'm going to lift you up on my shoulders, and you're going to interview Wemby, and you're going to be 7'7".
Yeah.
Okay? All right? And I'm going to be there, and you're going to be
Are
there.
we looking eye to eye?
And the thing is that they're going to be like,
I'm looking down at Wemby,
who's the
yes.
guy that's holding on to Sedano? That's his radio partner. He came to the rescue. Or I'll make another offer to you.
Yes.
Because I'm here for this. Okay. I will stay till the end of the game.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Presuming that San Antonio were going to win. By the way, I'd like to see the Lakers win the game.
Right.
Okay. But if San Antonio wins, I'll stay till the end. I will get the chair physically from the scorer's table.
Mm-hmm.
I will bring it on the floor, and I will stand you up on it. So that this way, the Lakers don't have to worry about it. ESPN producers don't have to worry. I will handle it.
I
all.
know. I'm not saying that. I just don't think the Lakers would love having a random folding chair
Wrong.
on their floor.
Absolutely wrong. Here's
Yes.
how I know.
Yeah.
Because when you watch the pregame, like a lot of times the Spectrum crew, they're sitting on the floor. They've got bar stools or whatever on the floor.
Yeah, but that's like the side of the.
Well, where do you want to do the interview with?
I mean,
Wemby?
usually we do it in the middle of the floor.
Oh, even better.
They're not going to do that, though.
No. Then get on my shoulders.
By the way,
The chairs
producer
courtside seats.
I'm sorry, Greg. I stepped on you. Go ahead.
No, that's the
No,
courtside seats.
I
Those ones are
mean, if you
folding chairs.
want
Just
me to
grab
look
one.
at him eye to eye, my best shot is this has been my move in the past.
I know.
With the 7-footer, I'd bring him to the scorer's table. I'd tell him, take a load off.
Yeah, but that's not
But
good.
he's still, I feel like
He'd still be taller
yes,
than me.
No,
like
you-
way
no, of
taller.
course.
Stand
Tell
on
him
the
to get on his
scorer's
knees.
table. Get on the scorer's table. Just
Stand on the
That
scorer's
sounds
table.
dangerous.
I think that's
Yeah,
perfect.
no, that's a hazard.
What do you
Yeah.
sleep
Be like
on
Kobe.
LeBron's
Put your
powder?
hands out.
Yeah.
Tell him to get on his knees.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wemby, hey, Rugburns, get on your knees.
By the way, producer Jorge is on vocal rest.
Yeah.
Because of all his parade antics.
Right.
So he handed me a note, and I'll hold it up to the YouTube.
Yeah,
It
I saw
says
that.
Trudell's Apple Box.
Yeah.
Stand on Trudell's Apple. What does that say? Oh, I'm on vocal rest.
Yeah, because he's got 6 million views on his World Series
How did
reaction.
that, just a quick question.
That thing went viral in Asia.
Was that your deal, or was that because there was all the Japanese writing all over?
Well, they took the video that was on.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
They took your video,
Right.
and blew it up.
Yeah.
They paying you?
No.
No, you don't know.
Yeah.
Kids on vocal rest. Don't make him answer.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You want a Vaporub?
He's been sucking on Vaporub all morning.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said Vaporub after sucking. I didn't know what you were going to say. Animal.
7:26. Tell me who else on a slow day, if you will, coming off a World Series hangover, which everybody was talking about on the air after us yesterday. Hey, it's a World Series hangover. We got no content. Scumbags. Quack, quack. Have a great day. Smile. It's a wacky Wednesday. You're starting with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, and we are back to make you smile, make you laugh, make you feel something in 2 minutes and 15 seconds from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Laker fans know when the shot's open, you take it. That's why National University helps busy students drive the lane on their goals. Flexible online classes, whole team support. Juggle your job, your life, and keep driving toward your degree. National University, official higher education sponsor of the 17-time champion LA Lakers. Take your shot and learn more at nu.edu. That's nu.edu.
What's going on? It's Beto Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact. And right now, if you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 11/30/25.
All right, guys, I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Okay, I understand that, you guys obviously have dealt with contractors, wholesalers, but is there a project too big? Is there a project too small for you guys?
No, not at all. No project's too small or too big. We could handle anything you need.
Are you kidding me? With as much as people love their pets now, people come in for carpet for their doghouse. So we can do a project that small, and we're happy to do that.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
The roster.
YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
You're standing inside a secret prison. It houses the Nazi high command.
I'm going to put Hermann Goering on trial.
Sony Pictures Classics presents Nuremberg, starring Academy Award winner Russell Crowe, Academy Award winner Rami Malek, and Academy Award nominee Michael Shannon.
Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Yes, schuldig. Order!
Nuremberg opens only in theaters everywhere November 7th.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
By the way, speaking of tap it, go tap the like button, you mongrels.
Yeah, tap that like button, mongrels.
Let's go.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong one. Stand by.
I was just going to say we're coming back.
No, I wanted to play this one. Hold on.
Robert Palmer?
Oh, yeah. Because on this day in 1985, Robert Palmer released the album Riptide, of course, on that album. Like a young horn dog, Cappy was running around saying, "Hey, Mom, I'm addicted to love."
It wasn't Mom. It was my fourth grade teacher, Miss Brandon, when she got up on the desk and I looked up her skirt.
Kind of like how Sedano's going to have to get up on the desk today to interview Wemby.
I'm telling you, I'll put Sedano on my shoulders.
Hold on, here comes the hook. Good. Here it comes. Also, today is National Chinese Takeout Day.
Oh, really?
As somebody once said, shouts out.
They said what?
Shouts out.
Okay. I would love like a special fried rice that's got pork and chicken and beef and everything in it.
I like a good egg roll, and I saw those yesterday when we were at the Amazon Food Bar. Yeah. Not Amazon Whole. Well, Amazon owns Whole Foods, right. But that Whole Foods, like you wouldn't call it a salad bar. You'd call it like a takeout bar.
Yeah, it's like a prepared food bar, man. It's awesome.
We went there, Sedano, yesterday when we got back from Orange County.
It's great,
and it was amazing.
Really was, right?
It was.
Yeah,
and I think it's like $11.99 a pound.
Yeah, I think mine was like 10-something, and then we got the nice water.
Oh, it's great.
Smooth. We shared a cookie afterwards, and that's not a euphemism.
No, that was for real.
Hey, guess what? I just got an eBay alert that my order has been shipped.
Oh, really? The thong
eBay's
is on
still
its
a
way.
thing?
Yeah, that's
eBay's
where
a big thing.
Really? Still? I haven't been on eBay in like 20 years, I think.
Yeah, I just bought a Lil Penny doll from eBay.
Wow, what?
What's a little?
Lil Penny. Remember the Lil Penny doll?
You mean like the Orlando Magic?
Yeah, Penny Hardaway.
Why?
Yeah.
When Chris Rock was the
he was the voice. He actually talks too.
But why? Why did you buy that doll?
Gene wanted it, so I was like,
I mean, I didn't know if you were going to be honest about it because I knew that it had to be.
That's the only reason.
Gene reason.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, those little penny commercials
They were cool.
Were the best. To this day, still the best commercials.
Yeah. No, they were amazing.
For Nike.
By the way, can you put another cough drop in your mouth? Because I can hear it in there, Cappy.
Me?
Yeah, I can hear it.
You can hear that I have a cough drop?
No, I can hear that there's
That I
something
need a
in
cough
there.
drop.
Yeah.
You got things working in there.
I know. I'm going to go from Chris and I also made a stop yesterday.
By the way,
at
I
Target.
also have a humidifier, like the manual one.
Yeah.
That I'm going to use tonight because I can feel it coming.
Yeah.
Are you sick? Are you guys sick?
We're
I'm
not
not sick.
sick, but
I'm
we
not
use
sick.
our voice a lot. And this time of year, it's dry outside. Your sinuses are going wild. A lot of people are sick.
Yeah.
Come in and put your face in the steam tonight at East Central.
You're going to let me put my face in your steam.
You put your face in my steam, and then we
Okay.
could steam each other.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Meanwhile, let's get back to sports. Sports!
Hey, can I call a complete timeout on the show?
Sure.
And can I also say that I'm going to take the show in a totally different direction for just a minute?
Sure.
So our guy Graham is in the back. Do you want to talk about this?
Dude. So Graham, get Graham on the
Get
microphone.
Instagram over here. Hey, Graham, come in the studio, dude.
Yeah,
come in the studio.
So I asked, it's so funny because I asked him yesterday. I said, I don't know, for people that don't know, Graham does play-by-play, right? And
he's up and coming and he's aspiring.
Yeah, we love Graham.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
And I asked him yesterday, I know he does a lot of women's sports, particularly, and I asked him yesterday, what game are you doing?
Yeah.
So he says, I'm doing the CSUN game.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then he was telling me he was doing UCLA women's in a couple days or whatever. So this morning, I wake up and I see that CSUN started the game on I believe
70-0
2 run.
But wait, George, when you sent that this morning in the group text, if you would have looked up in the group text, somebody else had already I think it was Parker.
Oh.
Somebody had already put it in the group text because it was already going viral. So Graham is on the play-by-play. What's
Right.
the lady's name who's the color commentator?
Jill Painter-Lopez.
Okay.
Is play-by-play. I was color
Okay.
commentator.
Excuse me. So I only saw the clip. And then this thing has gone completely viral where CSUN starts the game against, who are they playing?
They were playing Bethesda in Anaheim.
Okay. What was the score when it was
72-0, right?
72-0 run.
70.
That's amazing.
Okay, you have to explain to us how that happened.
Guys, it was the wildest thing. When we showed up, we kind of knew we were in for something along those lines. So the roster was all messed up. The numbers were completely different. And the opposing team doesn't come out onto the floor until about 15 minutes until the game is about to start.
Which you're saying is highly unusual.
Very unusual. And there's only 3 players out there. They're in mismatched, warm-up uniforms.
Bethesda's
team,
Yeah.
yes.
Why did Bethesda not have their full complement?
So we were told by the coach, Jamie Newman, they played University of San Diego the night before. They had 12 players available, but a nasty stomach flu went through the team.
Oh, my God.
And another player tore her ACL. So, guys, there was no one else on the bench. No other coach, no other players. Just the 5 that were on the floor. And
they had to play the entire game.
They played the entire game. The only break they got was coming up the court, so they had about 10 shot clock violations.
Were these 5 players on the floor legit players, or were they equipment managers that they put in uniforms, or were they the end of the bench players?
They were legit. Some of them were returning from last year, but a tough turnaround to play the back-to-back to start the season. This team is not a D1 team. They play in the NCCAA, the National Christian Collegiate Athletic Association.
Wow. So they had 5 players, 1 coach. Why did they not forfeit the game? Why go out there and humiliate yourselves and be down 72-0?
I think it's because this coach, it's his first year on the job, and when we asked him what his game plan was, he said, don't foul and, just kind of stay compact on defense, which, to their credit, they actually did not foul very much, but
they gave up 72 straight points to start the game.
Points.
Yeah.
And, guys, this CSUN team actually went viral last year for losing by about 100 to USC's women's basketball.
Oh, my God. So at 30-0, was the Bethesda team even getting any shots
Were
off?
they calling timeouts?
So they called one timeout about 50 seconds into the game.
Oh, God.
Called another one 2 minutes later, and then never again for the whole first half. The coach had
What was the score at halftime, do you know?
It was 53-0, I want to say.
Oy vey.
Oh, wow. So this bled into the second half.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And I've just never seen anything like it because this is a CSUN team that I was not expecting a lot from.
How many players did CSUN have available? Just approximately.
They had about 13 or 14.
They're
they
full
played them all.
complement.
So did they pull out their starters early and let their backup players play?
They did. They had a mix of their starters and their bench players going in throughout the whole time.
What was the final score ultimately?
103 to 13.
103 to 13.
Wow.
How many shots do you suspect? I'm not. I don't know if you have this memorized. How many shots do you think Bethesda took? What was their percentage from the field? To get the 13 points, did they have 50 shots or did they only have 6 or 7 shots?
No, they had about 50 shots. They must have shot.
But nobody could hit a basket.
5% or less.
Wow, that's crazy.
Dude.
Well, I just think the hilarious part was I literally asked him, I walked in there yesterday and I was like, hey, what do you got? You coming up? And he's like, oh, yeah, I got CSUN tonight. I'm like, okay, cool.
Hey, do you guys have the audio? I know this is, like I said, I called a brief
Lindsay's
timeout
working
here.
on it right now.
Because do you realize, Graham, though, that this has gone viral?
Yeah.
And the reason I was calling the play in that moment, my play-by-play person, Jill, she was looking up. We were trying to find if something like this had ever happened. We were told by the sports information director that no team in NCAA history had scored 0 points in a game.
Were you rooting for them to get shut out?
Oh, no. We wanted them to score, and when they did score, it was the loudest I've heard that arena in some time.
So a girl from the Bethesda team shot a 3-pointer. She knocked it down, and it sounded like, however many people were there in the gym, it sounded like they exploded. Yes, they're not shut out.
Nobody wanted to see them just
get humiliated.
Because we had already been seeing that for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah.
So shout out to that girl. She ended up with a couple 3-pointers. She was getting loose at the end.
Really? Do you think that right now the Bethesda Sports Information Department is putting out, hey, our leading scorer last night in our 113 to 100 or 113 to, what was the final score? 103-13?
Yep.
Our leading scorer was whatever her name is with 6 points.
Cappy, even their athletic website is something like I've never seen. Most athletics websites are built the same way. This looked like a worksheet. They said their goals were to build chemistry and have faith in their team.
It was like a Word document?
It was like I had never seen anything like it.
All right, let's hear the audio.
How the hell could they even travel out here? How do they have the money to travel and play University of San Diego and then CSUN?
Well, I mean, they fly coach and then they take a bus.
I mean, but to spend the money on the hotels, why would you come out to California? They're from Bethesda, Maryland?
No, from Anaheim.
Oh,
just right off
that changes everything for me.
Yeah, right. I thought they were also from Bethesda, Maryland. Yes.
Let's hear the audio here with Graham.
The Matadors' largest victory in program history.
Oh, my goodness. You said victory, and Cheyenne Moreo gets the 3-pointer and gets this entire crowd in the Premier American Credit Union Arena is clapping for them. Everybody excited. They finally scored a bucket, Graham. Wow, you talking
Graham's
about
I don't know what you want me to tell you, girl.
That was amazing.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Yeah, they finally scored. It's 72-3.
The entire crowd here.
Well, let's hear the beginning with Graham at least.
The Matadors' largest victory in program history.
Oh, that's good, Graham. You're better than Sleepy Joe. And people inside know what I mean by that.
Yeah, he doesn't mean, the old Sleepy Joe.
And
he
guys,
means the new Sleepy Joe.
to cap it all off, Saturday, University of San Diego and CSUN are playing. I'm calling it the Bethesda Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So Northridge is going to be a party on Saturday.
Okay.
How are the Hyenas in the valley?
Oh, you get some good Northridge Hyenas out there because the Northridge Mall is still popping.
Jeez, man.
They're coming off the 118. They're ready to party.
Well, Graham, when is your UCLA call?
Tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Tomorrow against Travis's Gauchos.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Well, thank you, Graham, for stopping.
Thank you, Graham.
Way to go, Graham.
Graham, part of our great social team. The kids in the back. We love Graham. You know what else we love? We love seeing our buddy Omar. And we saw Omar yesterday. I just stumbled there. We saw Omar yesterday in the city of Fullerton, Cappy.
Yeah, Omar is the general manager of Ocean Subaru in Fullerton, and he spent over 20 years in the U.S. Army. And he's got a real soft spot, as you can imagine, for those who are active duty and for those that are veterans. As a matter of fact, the reason we were meeting yesterday was because, George, coming up in December, we're going to do a really, really cool thing with Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. and the Subaru A Lot of Love event that's happening at that time. And we're going to do a lot with military families in the month of December and helping prepare these families for the holidays. That's what we were down there meeting about yesterday. But, one thing else that came up in this meeting yesterday was they've expanded the lot now at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
It took over the lot of the old rented Cadillac, which many people know in the area, legendary.
Right, so there was this Cadillac dealership right next door, and it took years for the city of Fullerton to finally take down the building and expand it for Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. So now, when you come to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, right on Euclid Street, you can't possibly miss it. It becomes even better. The experience becomes better because now Omar has more brand new Subarus and more certified pre-owned Subarus, and the math is really simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. And if you come in today, you're going to get a great price on your trade, and then you're going to upgrade to a brand new Subaru. Or, how about this? You've got a used car. You don't need it. You don't want it. You want the cash? Omar will buy it for you on the spot. So I'm just going to tell you right now, they've got an amazing staff of people, and everybody's goal is to get you and your family into one of these brand new, all-wheel drive, super versatile, all the greatest and the latest of technology, everything you want in a brand new Subaru, we've got them all for you at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. So for complete details, visit oceansubaruoc.com or come check out Ocean Subaru on Euclid in Fullerton today and check out our huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The math is really easy. More for your trade and less for your next Subaru at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. And Omar, I know you're listening right now. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to you. Thank you for your service. And thank you for a great afternoon yesterday. We love you, pal.
Yes, we do love you, Omar, and thank you for your service. He will be playing on Tuesday at Pacific Palms Resort with Tommy and I in our Land of the Free golf tournament, which means I'll miss the show, which means all the mongrels will be, oh, Sedano, the show's so much better with them around.
I mean, they like, your dad was Mucho Morales. They like Menos Morales.
Menos.
And they're going to get all excited thinking that they'll somehow unseat me. And then I'll be back on Thursday. Or no, wait a minute. I'll be back on Wednesday. Anyway, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 7:44. Good morning. Coming up in 3 minutes. Let me look at the rundown
here.
Hey,
real quick.
Go ahead.
Cappy, the mongrels want to know what your handle is on Prize Picks.
Yeah, so on Prize Picks, I know people are looking me up. They want to follow because now they think they're going to win a lot of money by following me.
Or they could go the other way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been bragging now about how good I am on Prize Picks.
You're going to go on a bad run, you're saying?
No, I'm not going to go on a bad run. I'm going to keep it rolling, but I'm just going to be judicious in how I play. It's not Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. It's under my full name, Scott Kaplan. People are like, that's your real name? Yeah, Scott Kaplan.
You should have just gone at Cappy.
I should have.
You should have also done Escott.
Escott would have been good, too.
Meanwhile, let me tell you, YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back. Dave McMinnon will join us in the YouTube hour today around 9:30. We'll have some Radio Tinder. Lindsay's got a wacky Wednesday bit and the return next hour at 8:45 of NBA Insider, NBA Outsider with Sedano and Cappy. Smile, mongrels. It's a Wednesday morning with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back in 3 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Avner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Avner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Hey there, it's James Worthy, and I'm here to talk about something that's making waves in the world of recovery, Ice Bod Active. Whether you're a pickleballer, tennis pro, soccer fanatic, basketball champ, or a runner, iSpot Active is your ticket to quicker recovery and peak performance. Picture this: form-fitting cryo compression wear that not only supports your muscles, but makes you look good while you're doing it. iSpot Active is the ultimate fusion of style and functionality. And here's the best part. iSpot Active comes equipped with pockets that fit flexible ice-cold gel packs that conform to your body's contours, providing targeted relief right where you need it most. So whether you're a hard-working laborer or a dedicated athlete, iSpot Active lets you ice and go. Don't let sore muscles hold you back. Go to iSpotActive.com today and experience the future of recovery. They have free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to iSpotActive.com. Herbert!
Michelle's Moment here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
That is a steamroll demolition motorboat.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive.
You're a grown-ass man. Do whatever you want.
Back to the guys.
Oh, Kokomo.
Sedano and Kap, the morning show at 7:49. Good morning. On a wacky Wednesday.
Yo.
On this day in 1988, the number one hit, the Beach Boys with Uncle Jesse on the bongos, Kokomo. You know, this is their biggest hit ever.
Is the Beach Boys' biggest hit ever?
The Beach Boys' biggest hit ever. Yeah.
It's because it was on the Cocktail soundtrack.
And this song got played on every radio station. AC back then, top 40 rock. Hey, everybody.
Wow. Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take ya. Cuba, Bahamas, come on, pretty mama. By the way, George, a lot of people are now on Twitter this morning, and they're photoshopping pictures of you on my shoulders.
That's funny.
Today is also National Redhead Day.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Boog Shambi.
Hey, the Boogly Boogly.
Cappy, be careful with what you say next.
Canelo.
The Dodgers.
I know what you're going to think
I know
was
where
gonna
you're
say,
trying. I saw it in your eye.
And that's what I was probably going to say, but I'm not going to say it. But I do like the redheads. I like them all, man. I like
know
them all.
you do, yeah.
I do. I love them all, man. There's a cute
Also,
picture of the two of us with you on my shoulders. Look how cute you look. Look right here.
On this day in 1935, the Parker brothers launched the board game of Monopoly.
Oh, really?
I love a good game of Monopoly.
Haven't played in ages.
When I was a kid, by the way, I used to play with the Italian Stallion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He taught me how to suck people's soul out on the Monopoly board. And Stephanie, by the way, my girlfriend, refuses to play Monopoly with me because she knows I'll be a scoundrel.
Really? You're a tycoon. You are you? Wow. I like this picture of me and you together with you on my shoulders. Look how cute you are. Oh,
that should be like the new publicity picture for the show.
It really should be. It really, really should be. I really want to get George on my shoulders just to see if I can hold him.
Do you want to
up.
do it right now?
I'd like to
in the studio?
Well,
Because you keep talking about it.
I told him
I could just do this. How about you just like hold like
George, do you want to
LeBron
do it right now?
up high? I could just stand on the table.
All right, let's go.
Wait, what are we going to do
right
here?
now, Sedano is getting over to Cappy. Cappy is... I don't know exactly why LeBron's involved, but that's okay. Sedano is walking over to Cappy. Now they're doing the Keyshawn cutout, which has Sua's face. Sedano is on the table. Sedano is on the table. Okay.
How old is Keith? He's like what? How tall is Keith?
Like 6'4". 6'4".
How tall is this about? That's like 2 feet.
All right. Let's turn all the mics on, George.
Gotta be a little smaller.
There we go.
Put him on the chair. Oh,
all right.
Put him on the chair.
Okay, Sedano is standing on the table.
Now I'm taller than Wemby. See?
But are you going to get on his shoulders?
You got to stand on something.
Get on the shoulders.
No, not on the shoulders. Are you crazy?
No, you don't want to get on Cappy's shoulders?
Come on, get on Cappy's shoulders. He can hold you. He can hold you.
Sedano refusing to get on Cappy's
He does
shoulder.
F45. He does F45. He can hold you.
Sedano not getting on Cappy's shoulders, which I thought was going to be the bit. I thought Sedano was going to get on your shoulders.
He was in a perfect place.
If I did the scorers table, that's what it would look like.
Do you want me to get on your shoulders, Cappy? Do you think you could handle me?
I don't know if I can. You know what?
Let's try it.
No, hold on.
Don't do it.
Let's start with Briones.
Don't do it.
I was thinking more I'd start with you, Bergie.
Oh, you want me to get on there?
Get in there.
Bergie, come on in
All
here.
right, Bergie now walking in the
Because,
studio.
George, here's the thing. I want you to feel confident that I can hold you on my
So
shoulders.
we're going to show you a weight buildup.
Right. I want you to get on the table. Get here on the table.
So Bergman
all right?
now getting on the table.
All right. Hold on a second here.
Now
Bergie's
Cappy's
getting up there
walking
now.
over. Now you gotta go crouching tiger, hidden dragon on this thing. Bergie now, Cappy, you got to put your head underneath there. You got to put your. There we go.
I want you to sit down. All right.
Oh, Cappy has now launched Bergman up. Bergman, watch your head. Watch your head.
Watch your head.
I got you, Sedano.
No, we're good.
I can reach down to Wemby.
No,
How
Wemby.
tall you think he is?
Actually, I'm probably even, right?
Bergman's 5'11", probably.
Yeah, you'd be about even. You'd be taller than Wemby there. Your mic would be even with where he is. No, higher. Right there by your chin.
Right by my chin?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
I feel
This is amazing.
George, can you finish the interview, please? Wee. All right,
Victor
already.
for three. Wee.
You get it. You're tall.
Come on.
No, I'm not doing
No,
it.
you go my shoulders.
No. We're good. We're good.
That was very impressive.
Look at that, Cappy. That F45 is working out for you.
It's pretty good. It's functional strength.
Now,
really.
Cappy, you ready for me?
Now, here's the thing. You'd have to do that. Those interviews take about 2 minutes.
I
So
know.
you'd have to have me, in this instance, on your shoulder for 2 minutes. You did Bergman for less than 30 seconds.
How long do you think that was?
No, it was
come
at
on.
least a minute.
No way.
Yeah.
No chance.
Cappy, you ready?
I don't know if I could take Morales though, man. I don't
No.
know.
If you're gonna try Morales, we need to like.
Brianna says maybe.
spotters.
Brianna said maybe 45 seconds max.
Okay.
So
You
you'd
ready?
have to go way past that.
You ready?
The only thing about Morales is, I'm thinking like
Rachel's not going to be happy.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna like.
You see what happened to your mic?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna collapse.
But also, you know what could be weird, too, is if something wakes up.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. Is that the schwanz is on the back of my neck? You know what I mean?
I don't think we needed to say it out
Well, no,
loud.
I think
but
people needed to understand the detail of it all. I'm worried that I might all of a sudden have what LeBron has. Then all of a sudden I've got sciatica. You know, right? What happened?
Bro, don't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, Bergie, what do you weigh?
Listen, you've lost 100. I get it, but he just did Bergman.
Bergman, what are you, about 180?
No, I'm probably close to 190,
Yeah,
193.
Having done it with Bergman, okay.
Come on, you could take another
back
probably
to back
40 on
with
you.
Chris, that's not going to go well.
But think about
Back to back.
But think about if I were in the gym, right? And let's say
Yeah,
I'm
you wanna-
squatting.
yeah.
Let's say I'm squatting.
Are you going to
That's
max out at
different.
another 40 pounds?
The weight is evenly on your.
You can't
on-
take 230?
on your shoulders. No,
You're only 230?
Right now, yeah.
Come on, really? 230?
Yeah.
I squat you 12 times, Jack.
Let's go.
Maybe I won't.
Hold on, we're gonna spot.
Oh, wait, we're going to bring in spotters now?
This sounds very dangerous.
Okay, I'll stay on the mic.
Okay.
Bergman,
All
you
right, do
spot.
play-by-play. Do play. Oh,
All right, so
Look,
Morales is getting on there.
Okay. Oh,
He's
God.
getting on the table. All right, be careful. I mean, this is going to be fantastic. All right, so
I just said
Cappy's
that at
up.
the same time it's
Hold
gonna
on,
be bad.
Cappy's up. Now, Cappy's going to have the squat. You don't need to squat, I don't think, do you? That's not necessary. Yeah. I mean, Cappy is already hesitating. What are you, a sumo wrestler? What are you doing? You know? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, Cappy, you have to go underneath. Cappy goes underneath. Sit down. Now, Cappy has to lift. No, but don't move. You can't move. You have to stay still, Chris.
I can feel it. He can't do it.
Don't. If you move, it's going to be harder.
Once. I don't want to die.
Okay. You said you wanted to do this. Go down and just relax. Don't that.
Cap's face is beet red.
I told you it was going to be. I told you it was going to be different. I told you were going to hurt yourself. I told you were going to hurt yourself.
I got sciatica.
I told you not to do it. But at that point, once we were committed, you had to commit to it.
Oh, my God.
I told you it was going to be different.
Hey, I'm going on workers' comp.
Yeah.
Your face was so red, it was like a tomato.
Oh, my God.
no.
And then he was not comfortable. He was not evenly on you. So
once his head was under my crotch, I was like, he doesn't have this.
Oh, I had it.
Oh my God!
Wait till Rachel sees that video,
dude. I told
Scott,
you.
What are you doing?
He was freaking out. He was not going to be like evenly on your shoulders, and that was going to be an issue. And plus, there's a little more. It's a wider mass.
Yeah, I'm a wider mass than Bergman.
Bergman is.
They're calling that in the YouTube chat the scumbag totem pole.
Who said that? That's a good one.
Who did say that? I will find that here in 1 second.
That was good.
J to the B.
Oh, J to the B.
Yeah.
Oh, what did we dump? Oh, when he said the S word?
He cursed.
Oh, yeah, I did curse, didn't I?
Yeah.
It was a natural reaction.
He cursed.
Oh, my God.
Thank God I was still here to dump it.
I am going to be on the injured list, I think.
No, you're not.
I think
we're going to hear about this for weeks.
Bloodshot.
I think I have a fused spine.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Guess what should have happened?
What?
Sedano, while I was on there, in true WWE fashion, should have slapped us on the back with the hardwood, and I would have gone flying. Tell us about the home of the morning wood, the hardwood, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, Shaq.
Oh, man. Listen, you want to hear it? That's some hardwood right there.
That is hardwood.
I mean, you want to...
Cappy, hold up the hardwood.
Yeah, hold it up, Cappy. What are you doing? Hold up the hardwood. Here it is. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you need new flooring in your home, your rental, your ADU, even your business, Dr. Clapper called Steven and Carlos Hernandez, the crazy Hernandez brothers at 866-62-FLOOR, and you can too. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, legitimately family-run. You get the authentic old-school TLC, the actual wholesale pricing year-round. Papi Hernandez started it 57 years ago. Crazy Hernandez brothers are there. Mom, aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins, sisters, sons, daughters. You name it, they're there. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best price from the start. And that's why I say it and I mean it. No sale beats wholesale. So whether it is the hardwood, the laminate, the tile, the vinyl, the carpet, shaggy or not, turf, you name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet of in-stock inventory. You can see it, touch it, take it home with you on the same day, and that's huge, especially when trying to finish a project fast. It's why designers, contractors, builders all shop here. They know the crazy Hernandez brothers are always going to take care of you. And check this out. If you're a first responder, active military, or veteran, you'll all receive additional discounts on top of the already low prices. And if you find a better price, which I doubt, just call Hernandez at 866-62-FLOOR. Ask for the crazy Hernandez brothers. Tell them your square footage and what some place is offering you. They'll match it. No questions asked. Head down to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, the OG location in Commerce. Santa Ana, for those of you in Orange County, Cappy's finally seen the video. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price in town year-round. Because no sale beats wholesale, homeboy. Check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. That's HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
Hold on, Kevin.
The best part of the picture, you got to see this, is the cutout of you behind us.
Yes.
You just standing there looking at us like, can he do it? I don't know. Oh, my God.
8 o'clock at KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. We will sweep the top, Sedano, here.
Oh, sweeping.
What do you want me to do?
I said sweeping.
No, yeah, I know. We're going to get to that in a moment. We're going to sweep the top here for a few minutes. We'll stay here.
Okay.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Let's get back to the CFP rankings, Cappy. So USC comes in, and they still got a shot. They've got an 18% chance of making the college football playoff. You know, it's basically 1 in 5. It's not terrible like that. All things considered, I feel like USC is in a decent spot.
I mean, look, they're alive. That's what you wanted to be. If USC would have beaten Illinois, instead of being 19 right now,
oh man, they'd be
13.
Close. Yeah, they'd be right there, knocking at the door.
Right. But they lost that game to Illinois.
Yeah, that's a tough one. The Notre Dame one, whatever. It's on the road.
You got blasted by Notre Dame. You really did. I mean, they got run over.
Notre Dame had a lot of self-inflicted wounds in that game. You also had, you as in USC had that dumb play. I mean, Lincoln Riley even called it stupid.
That was so bad.
The double pass made no sense to the short side of the field.
Right.
I mean, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, they're right there. They're knocking at the door. Like they are in the conversation. They're in the mix. Do I think it's likely? No. But look, man, I've been trying to tell you guys all season. There is more parity in college football than there's ever been. Everybody's spending money now, okay? Everybody's got resources, okay? This has become more like the NFL than it's ever been. And I think that because of that, crazy things can happen. Like, could USC win out? the chances of that happening are not high.
Mm-hmm.
But if, let's say they do, they will be in the conversation on that final Sunday coming into this thing.
If USC wins out, and again, I don't really think it could. I mean, look, could it? Yes. Will it? I doubt it. But if they did, if USC wins out, they beat Northwestern this Friday night, okay, nobody's overly impressed. But the following week, you've got Iowa. Now, who knows where Iowa will be ranked because, George, Iowa plays Oregon.
Right. This is a big game for them. Right.
So if Iowa somehow pulls the upset over Oregon, and by the way, I don't think it's insurmountable.
And that sets up a big showdown with USC and Iowa.
The game is in Iowa, okay?
The Oregon game.
The Oregon-Iowa game is in Iowa.
Iowa's coming here the following week.
Right.
Yes.
So if Iowa, let's just play it out like this. Let's say Iowa wins. And let's say Iowa next week is 15th in the rankings. And then USC beats Iowa. All of a sudden, that's a much bigger deal. And then, by the way, having beaten Iowa, now you got to go on the road to Oregon.
Right. And that back-to-back is a pain in the ass. Because Iowa's – go ahead. Sorry.
Well, because the thing is you had that time to beat Michigan. You had 2 weeks to game plan for Michigan. You also had 2 weeks in between the Notre Dame game and the Nebraska game.
Yeah.
So, you went win, loss, win, but you had 2 weeks to prepare for both of those wins on the other side of the loss.
You no longer have that luxury.
Yeah.
And Iowa is as physical a team as there is. Even if you beat them, it's going to be one of those games where you're going to be battered, right? Because they are just going – defensively, they're going to hit you hard all the time. Like, that is their MO. Since Kirk Ferentz has been there, defensively, they're good, okay? And even if you beat them, like, you're going to feel it the next week, and then you got to go travel on the road against a very talented Oregon team.
You think Iowa, just talking in terms of a comp, okay, you think that they're comparable to, like, an Illinois and what Illinois
just
was?
Just different. Like, Illinois is more of an offensive team. Iowa is just they are – if I was looking for, like, an NFL comp, again, obviously it's not the exact same thing because it's a college team, but – think of them like, who's like, historically like a great defensive
like
team?
Baltimore.
The Ravens, yes.
Yeah.
The Ravens is a good comp.
Okay, so the thing is that when you go back and you look at the game that USC played against Illinois, USC gave up 171 yards on the ground that day.
Yeah.
But they gave up 328 yards to the starting quarterback, Luke Altmaier,
right?
If you remember that game.
But here's the thing with the Iowa game. If you get up on them, they're incapable of coming back.
They're not built
so you
for a
have
comeback.
to jump them early is the point.
Mm-hmm. I'm just taking a look at Iowa, though, for the year. Let's see here. Iowa lost to Iowa State.
Early in the season.
Yep.
Iowa State has gone in the tank a little bit because they've had a lot of injuries after that.
They lost to Indiana, but that was when Indiana was ranked 11th, and I'm not sure everybody knew how good Indiana really was.
And by the way, they played Indiana fairly tight in that game, tighter than anyone else has.
They beat Penn State 25-24 when Penn State's season had already completely fallen apart.
Correct.
But no disrespect. I mean, Penn State's got players.
Still tons of talent.
But their coaching staff fell apart, and we all know how, James Franklin got fired, et cetera.
Yeah.
And then they had an easy win against Minnesota. So for Iowa, huge opportunity and test this weekend against number 9 Oregon.
Yeah.
And this sets up for USC over the next 2 weeks.
The thing that stood out to me on the CFP is, and look, I know you have a history with this particular team.
Who dat?
Notre Dame continues to get the benefit of the doubt in a way that's unfathomable to me.
Always.
I mean, you want to talk, they've beaten nobody other than USC. Like,
I was going to say, do you consider USC part of that nobody?
Other than USC, they have beaten nobody.
Hey, let me tell you something. Look out this weekend, George. Notre Dame is playing Navy.
Right.
Hey, you're driving down the road right now. Don't laugh. Navy is 7-1, and Navy's got a quarterback for the first time ever that actually throws the ball. They got a lot of really good.
Still beat Navy.
They should beat Navy.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that it wouldn't shock me if Navy were to pull an upset.
Notre Dame is somehow in this mix, and it's mind-boggling to me because they're 10. They're in right now in the college football playoff.
They're not going to make it.
And their 2 losses were to Miami and Texas A&M, and somehow they're still 10. Like, the only team that they've beaten that's in the top 25 of the college football playoff ranking, they're 1-2 against top 25 teams in the college football playoff ranking. And somehow they're the 10th ranked team in the country.
Listen, Miami, when they beat them early in the season, Miami was ranked 10th. Miami elevated, I want to say, up to 2 or 3 before they started to, feel the effects of some upsets. Texas A&M,
they're at the top 5.
Was 16 when they played.
Right. No, they're 3 now. Right.
But now they're up to 3.
Yeah.
So I guess you might call the Texas A&M game a legit loss. The Miami loss looks a lot worse now.
Yeah, but my point is, how are you the 10th team in the country?
They're not going to be there, George. I'm telling you right now.
Well, Pitt, to me, your Pitt Panthers can beat them.
Notre Dame, Pitt next weekend, if Notre Dame gets by Navy.
But it drives me insane.
God, you hate Notre Dame.
Well,
which I do too, so
that
that's
the
fine.
Irish continue to get the benefit of the doubt. They've beaten nobody.
Every year.
Other than USC. Like, USC, and by the way, USC, you said they got slaughtered. I don't know if they got slaughtered. Like, USC had chances to win that game. And
USC was in the game.
Yeah.
So they were in it.
I don't understand this affinity for Notre Dame. Like, I just don't get it. Like, they don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. By the way, Texas doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt.
I'm shocked
at
11-2 that Texas is that high. Look, some schools like BYU, they're under your radar. Have you seen BYU play on TV this year?
I have.
All right, well, let's exclude you.
Right.
Has anybody else seen BYU play on TV this year?
Why don't we dig into that next? Okay, we got to take a timeout. Tell us about our friend Damon Wines, the CEO at Sellers Advantage, Cappy.
Oh, I would absolutely love to. As a matter of fact, yesterday when Chris and I were driving from downtown LA Live, down to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, how many signs for Sellers Advantage do you think we saw on the freeways yesterday? I mean, north and south, every freeway we were on. The 5, the 710, the 91, you name it. Seller's Advantage is everywhere. Now, listen, if it is time to sell your home, if it's time to downsize, let's just use as an example. Or let's say your mom and dad left you a house. You don't want to own it anymore. You don't want to pay the property taxes. You don't want to be a landlord. You're not living in it. If it's time to sell, selling does not have to be a hassle. It often can be, but not with Seller's Advantage. Because now with Seller's Advantage, you can skip the agents, forget about the commissions, and don't put money into a house that you're selling. Why are you going to listen to a real estate agent tell you to put 40 or 50 grand into your house to sell the house? You don't want to put that money out. I've been in this situation before. She's like, well, let's paint this. Let's do this outside. Let's fix this up. I'm like, why am I spending 30 or 40 grand to sell this house? Because you're going to get that much more when you sell it. I don't want to do that. Seller's Advantage will come to your home. They'll look around. They'll make you a competitive cash offer. Now you don't have to worry about commissions. You don't have to worry about the deal falling through. And oh, by the way, you don't have to wait. This thing is going to happen real fast. So for your free, no-obligation cash offer, let's get you to call Sellers Advantage today. They've been helping homeowners around Southern California for years sell their homes fast and easy. 888-390-AS-IS. That's the way they're going to buy the house, as is. 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-2747. By now, you know Damon Lyons. You've heard him on the air with us. You call him, you get a hold of him, you can trust him, and he is going to take good care of you. Go to sellersadvantage.com and sell your home with Sellers Advantage.
Thank you, Cappy. 8:10 in the morning, 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a wacky Wednesday. More fun and frivolity. We'll see who Cappy puts on his back next. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Back in 4 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, where change is in the air. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
I think I turned my clocks back too far. My gray hair is back to brown. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Show some care for your hair. We're offering huge savings on the Autumn Glow Hair Ritual at Sage Spa and Salon.
Number 2.
Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
And the number 1 reason.
Win and drive home a Lincoln Nautilus, November 30th.
Morongo, good times.
Math is pretty simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle or just sell it and get paid. We just crunch the numbers and you win either way. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com. The math is simple. More for your trade and less for your next ride at Ocean
It's all here at Ocean Subaru.
Think
Verizon the best 5G network is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person who made the deal. Additional terms apply.
Buenos dias. Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Discover the bold taste of tradition with Amor Salsita homemade authentic salsas. Hi, this is Jerry with Amor Salsita. From dipping your chips, marinating your favorite dish, topping your tacos, Amor Salsita brings the vibrant flavors of Mexico straight to your table. Salsas with smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, roasted tomatillos, and mango habanero flavors. Visit amorsalsita.com and discover the flavors and recipes. Pick up your Amor Salsita at any Albertsons, Vons, or Pavilions in the produce department. From our kitchen to yours, Amor in every bite.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Clinton Yates here. The holidays are upon us, and so are the savings at Total Wine & More. Discover thousands of wines, spirits, and beers like my favorite, IPAs, perfect for every celebration and every budget. From bold reds to sparklers, you'll find the perfect wines to raise a glass this season. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. See TotalWine.com for details. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on.
We are such a bunch of weirdos that work at this radio station. Seriously.
Sedano and Kap have taken over Morning Drive.
Avada Kedavra.
Back to the guys.
$8:14, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a wacky Wednesday.
Cappy and I were doing some Sedano and Cappy off the record talk there.
Oh yeah. Kevin Jonas of the Jonas Brothers turns 38 today.
Is that right? Wow, really?
Wow, yeah.
I'm a sucker for you.
Yeah, sucker. So what was the off the record talk?
We were just talking like it was ball talk.
Yeah, a lot of
ball talk
knower type talk. Yeah.
Not, but
football knower talk.
Yeah. Football.
But like juicy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how juicy?
Very.
As juicy as your nuggets?
Yeah.
Those crispy golden brown nuggets?
Mm-hmm.
They're nice and juicy.
Okay, now it's getting weird.
Anybody got a chiropractor for me to see today?
You don't need a
neck?
chiropractor.
My neck is fused.
Well, by the way, tomorrow when we have Dr. Clapper on, how are you?
Yeah.
But we got a big 9 a.m. hour tomorrow. I'll tell you more about that later.
Okay.
You can ask Dr. Clapper, send him the picture and he's going to say, Cappy, what are you doing?
Yeah, he is.
Morales is a big man. Why are you putting him on your shoulders?
Right. Well, because he lied to me, Doc. He told me he was 230.
I'd say, yeah. Well, we got down to 230. I'd say now probably 235.
See, you weren't honest about it, and now I'm hurt.
Well, I didn't really think you were going to do it.
What do you mean?
You did it.
You got up on the table. You took us out. I got up in there.
I mean,
aren't you
he
impressed?
may need a fused neck, but it's okay.
Hey, if you see me later today and I'm moving like this, like
he's in traction.
By the way, I already texted with Tommy Lamb.
By the way,
our market
my
manager.
sciatica hurts just watching that.
I already texted with our market manager. He wants you to do it in the suite tonight. We're going to put on a show for everybody.
Okay. Well, I could put him up on my shoulders, no problem. Tommy
I'm a
Lamb.
sucker for you.
No problem.
No, I think we do it tonight.
Oh, me and you together.
Bergie, are you
tonight.
going to the game tonight?
I am going to the game
Oh, then
tonight.
you got to do Bergie too again.
Okay, I'll do that. Bergie, I'll get you up by the peanuts and the potato chips on the table. You stand up there. I'll come up from behind and I'll lift you up.
Just walk around. I'll be able to see over everybody so I can watch the game better.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Right. Coming to the suite tonight, Bergie?
Yeah, I'll stay for a little bit.
Oh, only a little bit.
No, I like to go down to the
Yeah,
booth,
he walks
hang
in
out with Beto.
He sits in the Sliwa Memorial seat.
Yes.
Oh, really? George
Beto's
just
in the
almost
Sliwa
choked.
Memorial seat.
The
How about the
Sliwa
suite next
Memorial
to
seat.
YouTube team, we're going to need the cut up of me saying that because and don't worry, you guys don't have to post it. I will proudly post that video with audio.
So it was funny because we know that in the Mongrel chat, Brian Ahmad loves Sliwa, right?
Mm-hmm.
As do many, and we love Sliwa. I love Sliwa.
Yep.
But Peter Acevedo, my foil, he loves Lindsay. And Brian Ahmad made a comment about Peter because Peter's always praising Lindsay, right? And I said, and I wrote yesterday, I said, Brian, it's like she's her Sliwa to you. and he was like, oh, it's like you got me on that one.
Lindsay Slee.
Meanwhile, you know who else will be at the
Lindsay
game?
Bolas, as somebody called in there.
like
the
that
other day.
name.
You know who else will be at the game tonight?
Who that?
Jacob Emrani. Tell us about Jacob
Oh,
Emrani.
yeah,
Shana.
Jacob. Cappy's going to find a way to slink into his suite, I'm
Not
sure.
slink.
Yeah.
Not slink. I don't slink.
Yeah?
No, I'm going in as an invited guest. By the way, as a matter of fact, you know what, Chris? Rather than having the meatball sliders tonight in the ESPN LA suite, let's go to Jacob's suite first. Let's have dinner in Jacob's suite. Let's eat all of his sushi, and then we'll go to the ESPN LA
He's
suite.
got sushi?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want to do, bro.
Man, I'm going in there.
And he's got tortas.
He does have tortas.
See?
You can eat a torta tonight.
Yeah, muy bien.
Tell us about Jacob, please. Sit down.
Jacob's got the best tortas and sushi at Crypto.
Come on. And he's usually on the sea level, and a lot of tortas walking around because he's next to Hyde.
Yeah.
And Hyde's still a thing, and the
it's poppin'.
tortas,
It's always
the,
poppin'.
tortas, the tortas are up there.
Yeah,
I gotta
listen.
say,
But I
prefer
lost
the
my
sushi.
doorman. I lost my doorman.
He's
at
gone.
Hyde. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you need an accident attorney, you get into an accident of any kind, it's very simple. You call Jacob and Ronnie at 844-24-JACOB. Tell them Sedano, Mason, and the crew at 710 sent you. Here's a funny quote, right, that you always hear. Accident lawyers are too expensive. Well, that's what most people think, and that's exactly what the insurance company wants you to believe. But here's something you probably didn't know. When you call Jacob, there's no fee unless you win. Nothing up front, just results. Very simple. That's how the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie works. Personal injury law isn't about draining your bank account. It's about protecting your future. When you're hurt, you deserve help, real help. And Jacob and Ronnie built this firm so everyday people could stand up to billion-dollar insurance companies and win, Jack. Jacob and Ronnie covers the cost to fight. He gets you the medical care you need. He handles the paperwork, the calls, the pressure, and you focus on getting better. It's that simple. If Jacob doesn't win your case, you don't owe a penny, period. So don't let fear stop you from making that call. You get into an accident, call Jacob and Ronnie at 844-24-JACOB. Tell them Sedano, Mason, and the crew here at 710 cent. Yeah, that's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB, or visit them online at calljacob.com. Hit them up on Instagram, call.jacob on IG. Jacob and Ronnie, trusted legal partner of the Rams, Lakers, and LAFC.
Thank you, Sedano. 8:19 right now. Let's stay here till about 23, Cappy. So don't start making points at 22.5 that take 4 minutes to wrap
You do have a
up.
knack for that, though. But they're usually salient good points.
I know, but we got to keep it tight.
That's because I don't pay attention to the clock.
But this isn't afternoons. We got a lot going on. We got to pay attention.
Let me ask you guys this quick question, though. Now that I'm looking at all these pictures that are going up on Twitter of me with Morales on my shoulders, and my favorite part, of course, is the cutout of Sedano in the background.
Yeah.
Like.
By the way, that's 2017 Sedano. Actually, that might be 2016 Sedano.
Yeah.
Look how young he is.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
And he wasn't prepared that day, so he had to wear a jacket from the wardrobe department.
Yeah, I was.
So it's a big jacket.
My right, it's not my normal size. Because I think that if I recall correctly,
I think your stuff was like somewhere else.
My clothes had not arrived yet, right, from my move.
Yeah.
So I had to borrow, I don't know, whoever, Stan Verrett's jacket or somebody like that in the closet.
Love Stan Verrett, by the way.
I love Stan.
You look like you're wearing something out of the Stephen A. closet, though, because it looks very pinkish.
Well, the shirt.
Yeah.
I still have that shirt.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Still fits nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who do you guys think here has the balls to try and do what I did earlier this morning, which is put Morales on his shoulders?
Not
you think
me.
Mason's got
Mason couldn't do it.
Mason could not do it.
He would not. No.
How about Ireland? Could Ireland do it?
Wouldn't even try.
Nope.
Okay. How about Trav? Would Trav
Trav
give it a
would
shot?
not even try. DeMarco could.
But DeMarco could easily do it.
You think
But he
so?
would also then flip me back to see me bleed.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Because you have caused him a lot of grief.
He would flip me back and then jump on me.
Yeah.
Wrestling style. And then I'd be done.
What about Michael? Michael might do it. No.
No, Michael's
He's
like
got a
70 years old.
He's got a new hip, too. He ain't
He's
going to
very
screw that
nimble.
up.
Yeah.
Clapper did his hip, by the way, the great Dr. Clapper.
Good news, by the way, because tonight, if we decide to go
It's 21 and a
invade-
half,
okay,
whatever you're going to do.
if
Just
we
telling
decide,
you.
if we decide to go invade the Jacob Emrani suite tonight at
With all the
Crypto.com,
sushi and the tortas.
right? As we go by Hyde, I said I lost my doorman.
I don't want to go and hide.
Well, shout out to my man Travis, who was the doorman for many years there at Hyde, and he's always listening. So shout out to Travis Madison, who says, "Hey, if you guys want to go into Hyde, I'll have you guys on the VIP list tonight at Hyde because they got good sushi in there too."
What's
Shout
on
out to you,
tap
Trav.
today on ESPN LA? The Lakers are back on home court tonight to take on San Antonio. And Wemby's going to play. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran begins at 5:30 p.m. with tip-off at 7. Hear it for your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. By the way, the Michelob Ultra Zero, a tasty item for those that are sober like me. Cappy,
you
know where you can drink some Michelob Ultra tonight when you steam your throat.
Tell me.
You could steam first and then I'll steam. Put your face in my steam.
Yeah.
At the East Central Hotel. That's a cue for you to do the read.
Oh,
Let me
yeah,
tell you
because it's
something.
22:30. Look at that.
Let me tell you something about the East Central Hotel. This morning, I got out of the shower. It's about 5:30 in the
Do
morning.
you go for that middle towel first or the big towel?
I went for the big towel first, and then I went for the second big towel.
Oh.
So I go big towel around the waist and second big towel around like
why
on the
not,
neck.
Why not put on the robe like I put on the robe in that video yesterday
That
morning?
makes me feel like I'm in the steam room at the JCC. You know what I'm saying? I got the towel around the waist. I got the towel around the shoulders.
Yeah.
I always say it, but I have to always remind myself. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they do at the East Central. I don't know where they get their towels from. They are the softest, most cottony, most absorbent towels that I've ever used. Now, that's not really the main reason why you should stay at the East Central. I'll give you an example. I was in the gym 2 days ago at the East Central, and there was this girl who was in from San Francisco, and we were both on the treadmill, and we were chatting. And she's like, do you stay here? Like, I mean, is this like your... Because I asked her where she was from. She's like, and we got into this whole conversation. And I'm like, this place is the best. And the reason it's the best is the biggest hotel rooms in all of downtown LA. You know, they built all these mega hotels with all these big name brands, but the rooms are like the size of closets because they're trying to pack more people in. At the East Central, you can spread out. I mean, I've been there for 4 straight days. They got the brand new gym. They got the biggest rooms. They got the greatest staff. Everybody there is just from the security people to the front desk people to the housekeepers. You're gonna really feel like you are at home. Like they really, really go out of their way to take care of you. The Nixo Lounge tonight after the Laker game, it'll be popping in the Nixo Lounge. So whether it's a cocktail at night or a nice breakfast in the morning, you're gonna love your stay at the East Central, especially if you're coming down to downtown LA for a game, a museum. You're gonna go to the Grammy Museum. You're gonna go to a show at the Peacock Theater.
Last night we walked up to Museum Row, and literally Cappy, it's like he has never seen it before, and it's actually cool to see, like Cappy enjoying the amazing art of the Museum Row.
Yeah.
Up a couple miles north of us.
I love the theaters, and I love like the Walt Disney. It's not
Concert
theater,
hall.
The Walt
Disney Concert Hall, yeah.
And Chris and I were walking, and they were setting up backstage. They were like building a stage for one of the big shows.
Yeah.
We must have done about a 6-mile walk around downtown last night. It was great.
Right.
And then East Central is in the perfect location because you're right across the street from LA Live. So if you're coming for a game
Right.
or a museum or a show, the place that we stay and the place that you should stay is the East Central in downtown LA. The East Central Entertainment's home.
8:25 in the morning.
That didn't sound right at the end, did it?
Well, you did 2.5 minutes on a live read, so I think we're good.
Maybe you need a stinger.
Maybe you need that honeybee stinger.
This thing looks good.
All right, coming up next, we'll do a little radio Tinder with Lindsay. Plus, we got NBA Insider Outsider around 8:45. Don't forget, Dave McMinnon from ESPN will join us at 9:30. And at 9:15 on the YouTube, we've got Lindsay's Wacky Wednesday bit. It's a fun morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We are back in 3 minutes and 15 seconds from right now.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 6-2 heading into Week 10 of the NFL schedule. Up next, the one division opponent that they have played so far this year, the San Francisco 49ers. The Rams are going to head up there with one of the best offenses in the entire NFL, currently ranked 7th overall at 369.9 yards per game. Only Buffalo all the way at the top with 385.5 yards per game. And the Rams passing attack, number 1 in the league with Matthew Stafford averaging 258 yards per game. But it's not just through the air. The Rams rushing attack also doing an incredible job so far this season. 111.9 yards per game this season, led, of course, by Kyren Williams with just under 74 yards per game. And the defense, number 3 overall with sacks with 27. Byron Young leading the way with 9. With Wednesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within
currently in
1
second place
day.
in the NFL with 7.5 sacks, just one behind the leader of Nick Benito from the Denver Broncos.
Try it for free
Up
at
next, the Jacksonville Jaguars in London. With Tuesday's Rams Reports, I'm Travis Rogers.
LA.
Come out for a day of golf and fun and support the men and women who fight for our freedom. On Tuesday, November 11th, the Pacific Palms Resort in the City of Industry will play host to the 2025 Land of the Free Foundation Veterans Day Golf Classic. All proceeds from the tournament will go directly to the charities who support the men and women of our armed forces. For more info on the tournament, please visit landofthefreefoundation.org or call 562-833-4361. That's landofthefreefoundation.org.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night. Okay, Kirk. I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes! Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Okay, you could be the hardest core Dodger fan on the planet. You could be the hardest core.
Hardest
That's right.
core.
Hardest core.
More Sedano and Kap.
You could be the hardest
Core of the hardest.
Of all cores, you could be the hardest one.
Right now.
8:29, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a wacky Wednesday. Happy 66th birthday to Bryan Adams.
Cuts like a knife, baby.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
It does cut like a knife. And today is National Stress Awareness Day, Jack. Oh, I hit it, baby, like the old days.
Really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, we don't do the Hollywood Nights bit anymore at the end of the show.
I do like Bryan Adams. You know, my girlfriend, Rachel, as she's affectionately known around these parts. She's Canadian.
She is?
Well, yeah, like her whole family history.
I didn't know that.
Toronto, Canada, yeah.
Was she rooting for the Blue Jays?
Of course she was.
Oh, you never told us that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would have been a good bit for me to side with the Blue Jays just for Rachel.
Well, I was at this concert, this like a festival, and Bryan Adams was playing.
Yeah.
And I was way in the back, and I was getting a buddy of mine. I was bringing him up to the front, and she's in the front row, dude, and she is jamming out to Bryan Adams. And I say to my buddy Blair, I go, Blair, look up on the Jumbotron, and there's Rachel, front row, just singing every word with a little Canadian pride for Bryan Adams. You know? I love Bryan Adams.
Also, happy 57th birthday to the great actor Sam Rockwell.
Oh, yeah?
What is Bryan Adams' biggest hit is what? Is it still that Robin Hood song?
I would say Summer of 69.
Everything I do.
So Everything I Do for You.
Charts?
All For You was pretty big because it had Sting, Rod Stewart.
But not Summer of 69?
Summer of 69 was big. You had a lot of hits. But I think Everything I Do for You might be his biggest.
It was on #1 forever because that movie was so popular back in the day with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
What movie was it?
Robin
Hood.
Oh, I never saw it.
The song, Let's Do It All and All for Love.
Oh, All for Love.
No, that's not the Robin Hood song.
Everything
I do for you.
Oh, no, that's his
do
biggest
it
hit.
for
Oh, I thought you were talking about All
you.
for Love.
Yeah. No. Do it for you.
Oh, well, that's his biggest hit. The best part about that song is now the Family Guy version when Stewie did it. And the Fox Network told Seth MacFarlane, don't do it because it's going to cost too much money, but he did it anyway.
Yeah.
And they had to give Bryan Adams like $5 million because they performed it on network TV.
So yeah, that's funny. So Bryan Adams' biggest hit is Everything I Do It For You, #1 in the U.S. in 1991, and Heaven also was #1 for the second longest period of time in 1985.
And give me my song, 1969.
All for Love is in the conversation as in the third position. Have You Ever Really Loved a Woman is the fourth. And then Run to You.
Run to You is a good song.
Not #1 though. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Stewie version.
That's funny.
And it's like a 3-minute music video that they just rolled on Fox.
Yeah.
In the middle of prime time.
Yeah.
There's Stewie naked next to the fireplace.
That's hilarious.
We should do that bit. We should just do the Robin Hood song all together.
Well, we're kind of doing a sort of a bit when you get into that G-string that's on order.
Yeah.
You know, when that Dodger G-string
I think you got to put me on your shoulders when I'm on the G-string.
Oh, dude. That's your Stewie. You are Stewie. I mean, you're already going right in his tuchus and his right in your face when you put the D in the arm.
Can you imagine if I have a D and an R on my shoulders from his tuchus?
All right, let's do Radio Tinder.
Well, since I'm already kind of playing this, we'll do this song.
We like to play a TV show theme.
Well, this was in a TV show. It's Stewie singing Bryan Adams.
There you go.
You can follow her at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Don't forget about our sponsor for Radio Tinder, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, the home of the hardwood and the morning wood.
There it is.
If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Steven Hernandez, the crazy Hernandez brothers, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Let's wait for the hook, though, Wins. Let's wait for the hook. Here we go.
It's a good hook.
I'm not following the story.
Oh, that's Brian the dog.
I love Brian. Brian's my favorite character.
Take it away,
actually.
producer.
Yeah.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so everyone's kind of freaking out about this story from yesterday that Tom Brady has cloned one of his dogs.
Oh, this is the weirdest story ever. I'm sorry.
So I know that I feel like we brought this up on the afternoon show before.
Well, when he was attempting to do it.
Right. And it turns out that he has a dog now that passed away in 2023, and his newer dog, I guess, was cloned by the company Colossal Biosciences. And it costs, I did some research on this, this cost $50,000 if you want to do this yourself. You can do it. And you can make that payment in 2 installments if you'd like. And horses cost $85,000 to clone if you're interested in that.
There you go, Cappy.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, when I look back to the career of Raging Torrent and
the horse
and what that horse accomplished last year, winning the Met Mile at Saratoga, if I could clone that horse, I mean, that's really essentially what you're trying to do when you're breeding these horses.
Yeah, don't you think that's what a lot of people will probably do? But anyway.
I think in the horse racing industry, I think you can get ahead of this, Cappy.
Yeah, I should.
Take Tom Brady's model on his dog and use it with your horses.
It's not a bad idea. It's really not a bad idea.
I'm sure that they've thought of that, right?
You know, I should keep my mouth shut. I should just do it.
Somebody's
and not tell people.
If you've thought of it, I feel like the horse guys have thought of it, right? So
maybe.
So I guess
Cappy's like, wait.
I'm thinking about it. Please stop. Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, it cost $50,000, and it's basically like an exact genetic clone. It can't clone personalities, but
I see the wheels turning in his head.
Because George, here's why. Because the horse, in this case, Raging Torrent, that horse had the heart of a champion.
Yeah.
So I don't care about his personality. I just want to know if I can clone the horse exactly, and he's got that same heart where another horse
What about
comes
the
up
same?
to him. The same.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
He said it's the exact genetic replica, Cappy.
I want to clone that horse.
So you know that this was all made possible because they were trying to clone the woolly mammoth. So now that they've got Tom Brady's dog.
Well,
as a
Hacksaw
test
does have
case.
that hairdo. I mean,
he is the woolly mammoth, huh?
So would you guys pay $50,000 to clone one of your pets?
No,
Do you love your
absolutely.
pet that much?
No, swipe left. The cycle of life, the circle of life is,
Circle.
birth, life, and then death. That's the reality of it. You know what I mean?
that's why little Simba was singing "I Just Can't Wait to Be King," which was really a song about his dad dying.
Yeah.
Right. Mufasa.
Yeah,
But
Mufasa.
if you clone
By
something,
the way, I've seen that movie, Mongrels.
Yeah. I'm glad that Simba took care of Scar in that movie.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it from
Come on,
30
man.
years
Why
ago.
are you ruining that thing, man?
Yeah, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
so no.
So here's the thing.
You're not into
No,
this?
I'm not into it.
Here's the thing.
If Jack the Frenchie dies,
right.
you going to clone him?
No, I'm not cloning Jack the Frenchie.
What if
You're
all your
cloning a
kids are
horse
like
'cause you can
Dad?
make money off it.
You have to.
Well,
you
here's
have
the-
to do it.
I'm not cloning Otis the bunny, even though I will be heartbroken and we will have several paintings made of her. Part of life is that's it. I don't want some clone running around that's
but
not even her inside.
This isn't Pet Cemetery. It's not like you're reviving
It's
the
an
animal.
outrage.
You're just taking the
Nah,
genetic copy so
it's
it
weird.
looks exactly the same.
It's
But
weird.
Their personality is going to be so different.
Right.
You don't know, I mean,
People's
right?
dogs die, and you know what they do? They go get another dog.
As part of life is looking at a video of your pet from 20 years ago, and now because we have a video camera in our hands, you could take video and remember them, smile back and go, look, I miss my pet, but we got a new pet running around.
I'll give you an example, right? So my brother-in-law has a Frenchie, and he took her to the vet one day. All of a sudden, she was a little lethargic. Out of nowhere, vet's like, oh, man, looks like she's had a heart issue here for a little bit, and she died. Like, she died at the vet.
Oy vey.
Crazy. So heartbroken. We had to tell the kids. Kids were heartbroken, and that was the conversation I had with them. This is my kid's first real example of death, right? And thankfully, in this case, it's a dog, right? It's not like a person yet, but the dog was part of the family. Like, there's no question about it. The dog was always around the kids. So, and I said what Chris said. I said, you know what? It is very sad that Phoebe's gone. However,
Phoebe, what a great name.
However, I said, you'll always have the great memories we had with her when she was at the house with us, when we went on vacation all together and she was with us. And that's it. And they stopped crying and all that, and they understood. It's part of life. Like, part of life, unfortunately, is that we're not all going to be here forever.
You know what I'm worried about? When Jack the Frenchie dies, I think my kids will be more broken up than like when my parents died.
Yeah.
Like
Perhaps,
my
yeah.
kids are, I am petrified of the dog dying because the dog is like 11 or 12 years old, and people are like, how's he doing? I'm like, I don't know. Unbelievable. The dog is in
Do you
great
think your
shape.
son Justin will have a hard time?
He'll have a very hard time.
So can I call him and give him the
Oh,
news?
for the love of God.
You want to call him and give him the news?
I'll give him the
you want to
news.
break the news?
I know just what to say to him.
Justin has no idea how to deal with Morales.
So
Yesterday,
funny, we were on the
call.
phone with him yesterday.
Yeah, and he's on speakerphone in the car, and Morales is doing what he does, where he's just saying the most outlandish stuff you've ever heard.
Did you
And
say "screw you, Dad" in the background?
No, he's just silent.
He just doesn't know
He's
how
like,
to...
why is this funny? And I'm like, well, it seems to be working for your dad and I. We're pretty funny. I don't think you're funny, guys. Did you hear what's the guy's name?
McAfee said
No,
today.
no. What's your partner's name on the San Diego show?
Browner?
Yeah, did you hear what Browner said today? I'm like, no, I didn't listen. Oh, you should. They're better than you. I'm like, well, when I go to San Diego, let me know to do sports radio.
Well, they're not really
Hacks.
doing sports radio in
Hacks.
San Diego.
And go back. Lindsay, what
They're
else
not
you
really
got?
doing sports radio in San Diego. They're podcasting
I would-
internationally.
I would clone
That's
my
what they're
dog.
doing. Yeah, not hacks.
I'd
no
clone
hacks.
my dog. I'd clone Sam.
Browner's going to beat you up one day.
Is Chewy here today?
Yeah, he
He's
is.
sitting on Parker's lap.
Oh, my God.
No, he went back in my
Yeah.
office.
Chewy Schwanz was all over Parker.
Why?
Gross.
No.
Parker's like,
Chewy
look.
should get on camera.
Yeah, he's like, look, he's editing.
I'll get him. He's
Anyway.
sitting there staring at me. I could see him through the window.
Yeah,
He's
but
just staring
Parker,
at me.
you gotta watch Parker. He's got slippery hands.
By the way, Funch on the
Leave my
street
dog
is in the
alone.
chat right now.
Yeah, I saw
What's he
that.
doing?
He's saying, please take my money, clone all my
See,
pets,
I was gonna say-
especially my kitty cat.
Yes, Funchy would
There's the
1,000%
kitty cat right there.
pay to have his
Right
his-
behind us on Travis's.
clone.
Travis is wearing his shirt.
Punchy, you ain't paying no $25,000 to clone
Hell,
your cat.
50.
Yeah, you're going to the rescue and you're getting yourself another
No.
kitty cat.
If it meant
You all
that
right there?
Funchy
Yeah,
had to live in a
well,
shoebox, he would
sniffing
clone his
keys?
his
Yeah.
pets. That's gross, Cap.
Smelling salts.
All right, you guys want another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we mentioned this earlier. George mentioned the red panda when he's talking about maybe getting up on a unicycle so he can reach Wemby's height. So the red panda came back yesterday at the Bulls game. It was her first NBA performance
Yeah.
since
How'd she do?
broke her left wrist during a July 1st performance.
Yeah.
She did great. and everybody gave her a standing ovation, asked her for an encore, but she's like, oh, no, that's enough. So, yeah, she's been a mainstay, of course, at college basketball and NBA games. Hopefully she'll be at a Lakers game soon. So I would like to know.
I want to get Red Panda to like one of Mateo's games or something.
Oh, that'd be great. You should have her at the Mandy's.
Probably costs less than cloning your dog.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. She's got to be up there. She's
Don't
one
try
of the
to
top
blame your
I know what the
nose
number
dripping,
is. It's
Cappy.
way less than cloning your dog.
Really?
Is what I would say. Yes.
Don't try to blame your nose dripping on me being on your shoulder.
I think my nose is running a little bit because I now have some sort of major sinus infection from where Chris's tuchus was on the back of my neck.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask what your favorite halftime show
I use
is,
baby
but
wipes, so don't be worried.
She's a legend. So
she's the best, right?
She's a legend.
She's really good.
I forget the guy. His last name is Stoinev with the little Chihuahua. He's good too.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, you like that guy, huh?
Yeah.
I like the quick change people
he's
too.
a local guy.
Oh, local.
Oh, really?
Is he from here?
Is he?
I don't know if he's from here, but he
Okay.
lives in L.A.
Oh, yeah, he lives here.
But was he born here?
Right.
I
maybe
don't
not.
know.
Maybe he's from Phoenix.
No, maybe. All right, that's Radio Tinder.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Who were we arguing about that day? Was it Marvin Bagley Jr., who
Yeah.
was from here?
Because he went to school at Sierra Canyon.
Yeah.
8:42.
Never gonna go away.
Cappy, tell us about our friend. Maybe you'll put him on your shoulders next. Abner Gatt.
Hello. Let me tell you something right now. Next time Abner Gatt comes in studio, I'm about to put my Abner Gatt hat on because when you do your Abner Gatt spot, you got to put your Abner Gatt hat on. Next time Abner Gatt comes in studio, Chris, what do you think? Would Abner get up on the table and let me put him on my shoulders?
He might.
He would. I think he would be into it, to be honest with you. Hey, look, when it comes to Abner Gatt, let me tell you that I talk a lot about what Abner Gatt can do for you if you have, like, major damage to your home, like water damage. Let's say a toilet, like, blows up in your house, right? And, you know, a pipe underneath bursts, and now you've got all this damage in your house. You didn't even know about it. You call your homeowner's insurance company. You're like, yo, man, I need a place to live. It's going to cost a lot of money to fix this. And the insurance company's like, no, we're not going to be able to give you that amount of money. Don't fight with your insurance company. Don't negotiate with your insurance company. This is not your area of expertise, but it is the area of expertise for Abner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public insurance adjusters. He knows the insurance people. He knows the policies like the back of his hand, and he's going to get you the money that you deserve. But let's talk about another very serious topic here for a minute. You're on your way to work. You're going to get into your office. You go to turn your computer on, and nothing's working. And you're like, what the hell's going on here? And you realize files are locked, data's frozen, you've been hacked. Anybody who's ever been hacked, it is stressful, it is expensive, and it can take a lot of time. So now, here's the situation. Abner Gatt and his team of public adjusters, they are here to help you. We know them from water damage claims, but they also handle cyber insurance claims. And if you're not sure that you're even fully protected, or maybe you're like me, you missed a detail along the way, and you're not even sure if your insurance application was filled out correctly, don't wait until it's too late, because I'm telling you right now, this thing could be expensive, it could take a lot of time, it can do a lot of psychological damage if you have been hacked. So call Abner Gatt today, 818-917-5256. I'll slow it down. 818-917-5256. You call. Abner will answer himself. You'll know it's him when you hear, hello, Abner Gatt. Call him, 818-917-5256.
Thank you, Cappy. 844 YouTube TV customers. Get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back. We will do a little quickly. NBA Insider, Outsider coming up next. Plus, Lindsay's Wacky Wednesday bit in the YouTube hour. And Dave McMinnon at 9:30. It is 8:44 right now. Thanks for starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA, mongrels.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Welcome to the sweet life. Big nights deserve big views. From Lakers and Kings games to the hottest concerts. Reserve your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena for a premium experience you'll never forget. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com. What does celebrating a Dodgers back-to-back world championship and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Cheers to the champs. Jim Beam, official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart. YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
Your fantasy roster is set, the smack talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook, download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
On eBay, every find has a story. Like if you're looking for a vintage band tee, not just any tee, the band tee. You wore it everywhere until your best friend stole it. Now you're on eBay, and there it is. Same tee from the same tour. The things you love have a way of finding their way back to you, especially on eBay. Where else can you find that mint trading card you searched everywhere for, or your first car, the one you wish you never sold? It has to be eBay. Shop eBay for millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
When it's game time, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful Silverado to the all-electric Blazer EV, their championship-caliber team is ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit George Chevrolet in Bellflower or online at georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh, damn. I.
George Sedano.
LA, baby.
Scott Kaplan.
What's up, LA?
What's up, LA?
Hey.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
This was the song I was talking about.
Yeah.
From the movie Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Rod
Different
Stewart,
movie.
Bryan Adams, and Sting.
Yeah.
It's 8:48 on your Wednesday. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. So let's do this here. Let's do a little playbook here. We're out at 56:20, and I got to tell you about my friends, and then we were going to get to the NBA Insider Outsider. So here's the thing. Have you ever had the experience where you get to literally see the person who saved your life? How about you get to interview them for your job? That's what I got to enjoy last week. My friends from Providence. Did you do a Sedano sigh when I'm talking about dying?
No, I was enjoying my cup of coffee.
Man.
I was like,
Yeah.
I always talk about it.
It was a
What are you drinking over there, Slim?
little cappuccino with coconut milk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Let me tell you about my friends at Providence. I always
Tell us
say,
about almost dying, Chris.
if I wasn't in a Providence hospital, I would have died. And at St. Joseph's in Orange, they saved my life, especially the cardiologist, Katie Cornella. Well, I've had the pleasure now of getting to interview different doctors from Providence Hospital. Dr. Asim Desai was my first one from Providence Mission. And then Katie Cornella came here last week with Dr. Jeff Tyler, both from St. Joseph's. Katie saved my life. She was the one that came into my room the second night, the morning I was there, my first morning at St. Joe's, and said, this is all alcohol. Your heart is healthy. If you listen to me, you take all your medicine, you show up to every appointment, you do what we say, we're going to save your life. You're going to be able to reverse severe heart failure. And I could tell you she was right. When Stephanie saw her in the hallway, they started crying. It was an amazing moment to sit down and talk about what I had and how we could save others. Providence is all about that. Heart care begins with trust, and I trusted Katie with my life, and she turned it around. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. We're going to be bringing you those on the app or my interviews with the different doctors. We'll run them here on ESPN LA. Thank you, Katie Cornella. Thank you, Providence, for saving my life. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Think anybody at Providence could help me with my back and neck problems
Yeah,
now?
I'm sure. Listen, I told you, Providence is a great hospital system. Mateo was born in a little company in Mary, in Torrance. It's a great hospital system.
They are amazing. 8:50 right now. It is time. We usually play when we were an afternoon drive the Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We'll play some basketball music here. It is time, and remember, Cappy, 56:20 is our out.
56:20. I got 6 minutes.
It is time for our NBA Insider, NBA Outsider. And if you're new to the show, this is when Cappy goes and Sedano goes. No, well, there's music.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. The NBA on NBC.
Round ball rock.
We're about, what's the day count? Day 7? Because I'm about to throw headphones. Yeah.
Really? By the way, we can also carry this over into the YouTube segment.
Yes, we definitely can.
After this anyway, so don't feel the need to speed up, Cappy.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you very
Hit
much
the music.
for that.
Here we go. NBA Insider, NBA Outsider. Take it away, Shan.
All right, Cappy, what do you got?
I think we could actually get this done.
No, we don't have to.
Well, I
Take
mean,
your time.
I've got a few questions for you, George.
Stretch out a little bit.
He's got a lot of nuggets.
I'm the outsider. You're the insider. So here goes.
All right.
And let me try and stick to the Lakers and the Spurs tonight at Crypto.com. We'll see you guys all there tonight.
Yeah.
So looking at the Spurs, they have one loss thus far on the season.
Yeah.
So I want to say they are like 6-1, 5-1.
And it was a game against the Suns where Wemby was held to 9 points.
So let's start with this. Does Wemby by himself, and I know they got a lot of other good players, a lot of young players. They've mixed in with some older guys who are still dealing with injuries.
Yeah.
But does Wemby really make the Spurs a contender now?
Oh, I don't think there's any question about that. I mean, I don't say this to be hyperbolic. We kind of like started discussing this in the offseason, that if he takes the leap I think he could take, which I think he has, by the way, despite even one bad game the other day, he could be the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Before the season, the odds, if you bet on that, the odds were like astronomical, like that he would win both. Now, it went from like 2,500 or 3,000 to 1 to like, I want to say like 700 to 1 or something like that. Like or minus, plus 700, excuse me. So instead of like plus 3,000, it's now plus 700. Like that's a big jump. That's 4 times the amount of money you could have made had you betted in the offseason. And there's still decent value now. Like I would take it at that. So yes, I think he's that good. I think the challenge with them will be, can the young players around him get to a level that allows them to succeed in the postseason? I'm not worried about him. I'm honestly not worried about Fox either if he's healthy. Harrison Barnes has won a championship. Like, they've got some guys that are veterans, to your point. To me, it's about how does Dylan Harper contribute? Does Stephon Castle, who's taken a leap, right? The Rookie of the Year this past year, does he continue to progress and grow? And a number of those young guys who, even some of their quote-unquote vets are still young guys, Keldon Johnson, et cetera, Devin Vassell. Like, those guys have not been in the league that long, 5-6 years. Can those guys who have not seen the playoffs yet, can they elevate their game at that point and continue, obviously, their trajectory here in the regular season?
All right, I'm going to take a left turn here because you've said, hey, let's spread out a little bit.
But I'm not worried about Wemby, if that's your question.
Tell me this. Tonight, I'm looking on Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Tonight, Wemby, more or less than 1.5 3-pointers made?
More.
Yeah, I would go with more.
He's made 1 in his last game against Phoenix, 1 against Miami, 0 against Toronto, and 3 against Brooklyn. So looking back at his last 4 games, he has been less than 1.5 3-pointers
But I
made.
could see, again, I could see JJ packing the paint a little bit in this game, where he's had so much success in the paint. And if I were JJ, I would try to live with him outside of the paint.
How about
Victor
Wemby?
for 3. Wee-wee.
How about Wemby? More than 2.5 block shots. This is a goblin play, so it's either more.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to go with more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's also an opportunity to combine. Would you take Austin Reeves and Wemby for more or less than 51.5 points combined?
Well, I don't know if Austin's going to play. He's questionable.
How about Luka tonight? This is Luka and Wemby, more or less than 59.5 points combined.
I would go more.
Same. I like that play. I think that's a really good play. All right, so I'm looking at Wemby tonight on Prize Picks. All right, keeping it on here. As for
did you just work another Prize Pick spot into this?
Yeah.
No, he's just betting.
That was actually just more selfish for me.
Okay.
I was just playing Prize Picks.
It's good to be right.
Right, it sure is.
Well, the Italian stallion is in his head.
Right. That's exactly right. The stallion is in my head because he says I'm no good at Prize Picks. Speaking of Wemby tonight,
Yeah.
and you just
don't do it to him.
come on, Pert. Come on, Big Pert.
Yeah.
the question I want to ask you, and I know we don't have much time left, so contemplate this, and then we can bring it back.
Sure.
But what will the plan be tonight? How will JJ choose to defend Wemby? Will he do what Phoenix recently did?
So what Phoenix did recently, and by the way, Miami did some of it too in a game that was very close, and they were missing Norman Powell in that game, and it went down to the wire, was they would send a second defender at him late, okay, once he has a couple of dribbles in him and he's starting to think about what he's going to do. And usually, well, everybody's smaller than him, but the second defender has been a smaller type player. And in the Miami game, it was Wiggins, who's not super small. He's like 6'5". Wemby passed out of that when he saw Wiggins coming. And then he tried to force it against Phoenix as opposed to passing out of it. And Jordan Goodwin, who played for the Lakers, by the way, really kind of created some havoc because he kept trying to swipe at the ball. It was a good strategy, I thought, by the Suns.
See that? 8:56:19, 10 seconds to spare.
Discover the bold taste of tradition with Amor Salsita homemade authentic salsas. Hi, this is Jerry with Amor Salsita. From dipping your chips, marinating your favorite dish, topping your tacos, Amor Salsita brings the vibrant flavors of Mexico straight to your table. Salsas with smoky, juicy, chunky tomato, roasted tomatillos, and mango habanero flavors. Visit amorsalsita.com and discover the flavors and recipes. Pick up your Amor Salsita at any Albertsons, Vons, or Pavilions in the produce department. From our kitchen to yours, Amor in every bite.
The NBA season's rollin', and DraftKings' newest game, Pick 6, is the easiest way to play for your shot at big wins. NBA stars are lighting it up. Now their numbers aren't just highlights, they're your shot to cash in. Here's how it works. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats. The better your picks, the bigger your payout. New DraftKings customers get $50 in Pick 6 credits with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. Don't just watch basketball. Pick, play, cash in. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Ends December 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
Out here, pets are always by your side, watching the herd, running fence lines, or asleep at your feet. Pets are some of our favorite customers. When you bring them along to Tractor Supply, we'll always have a treat waiting. And with our price match guarantee, you'll always get the best price on their favorite food, toys, treats they love, and pet meds to keep them healthy. Tractor Supply, for pets out here.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here?
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
Previously previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Lindsay, those are the old days, by the way, just so you know, that they used to have magazine racks, right? And in these, like, stores, they'd have Playboy magazines, but they weren't in plastic. They were on the same shelf as Sports Illustrated. So I would take Sports Illustrated, and I'd have it on the cover, and then I'd have the Playboy inside the Sports Illustrated so that the guy at the drugstore wasn't like, look at this little horn dog, he's looking at Playboys. No, he's a little kid, he's looking at Sports Illustrated. But inside the Sports Illustrated, I had put in the Playboy. And by the way, it was a different era.
Lowrider magazine was the thing.
Let's stop there.
Different era.
I know which turn you're going to try to make.
Yeah.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Do you think that when Jake LaRavia sees LeBron on the floor, he's like, here, LeBron, have the ball. It's yours. Go ahead. Here you go.
Well, I also, but
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
a little sabor. Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Oh, I got something for you for this final hour.
Oh, yeah? Okay, George Sedano is getting up.
What is this? What is this?
He's walking. He's walking to his
He's
bag.
unzipping the backpack.
It says NBA on ESPN. He's going into his bag. And out comes the Honey Stinger energy bars. By the way, did you just see that grab? Everybody will see that on YouTube here in a matter of seconds. That was a freaking stab right there.
Now, when are you going to eat that stinger? Because remember, I got to ride with you down to Ocean Subaru. I don't want you to be all jacked up.
And the Dodgers.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
Monstrous.
But I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
We were riding high on the Stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, Stinger time. Although I should go to the bathroom at some point. I should have gone this way.
Like number one or number two?
No, one.
Why didn't you go here? We take a 7-minute break.
I know. I just a lot of H2O today. And, the cafecito.
You want to go now so you're comfortable for the stinger?
Sure,
and
let's
everything?
go.
Go ahead.
9:02. I want to continue also.
Just go. Let's
inside
time
or
you.
outside wrap.
It's 9:02 and 42 seconds. Go ahead to the
Let's see how long
restroom.
it takes him. It's 9:02:45. Okay, we'll wait for him to leave the room. 9:42, 9:02:50. 9:02:52. How long is it going to take George? I mean, let's
Probably a 2-minute guy.
Shouldn't take long
You think
because, like you said, he has a good prostate.
Yeah, wait, okay, so wait. Briones says 3 minutes.
He's got a powerful prostate.
It's going to take him 3 minutes to go
and come back.
Relieve himself.
Wash his hands.
And then come back.
You were going to say he wasn't going to wash his hands.
I mean, I always feel like my genitalia is cleaner than the sink, so I don't really care.
So you put your hand on it or no? Or you just...
So you don't wash your hands when you
No,
leave?
I do.
That
because
used to be Marcellus Wiley's big move, is he wouldn't wash his hands.
No, I do. I do wash my hands, but I mean, it's more ceremonial than anything else. You know what I mean? It's more like, hey, people are in the bathroom, they're going to see me leave.
But after you scrape, you wash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you leave the bathroom in a workplace, you should always wash your hands.
I agree with that. I do.
If you leave the
just in
bathroom at
general.
any point,
Well,
no matter
really?
where you are.
Well, I will disagree with that just a little bit.
You don't wash your hands at home? That's how you get pink eye, Cappy.
Oh, really?
That is, well,
if it's number two.
Also, if you do other things, you get
Or if
pink
you're
eye.
just
Oh, yeah?
dirty.
Well, I mean, like, for example, last night, I will tell you guys totally truthfully that I was in downtown L.A., and I had to go to the Target, and they don't have a bathroom in the Target.
Oh, that's it.
So we had to go to the first floor to the kitchen, not the kitchen hall, but the food hall.
That's an adventure, that Target.
And so, let me tell you, between...
But by the way, now I was pointing him out to Cappy. It's like Israel in there with the security.
Oh, yeah, dude. They got IDF soldiers everywhere.
Armed, fully racked.
Right. Oh,
Well,
dude.
somebody got shot there recently.
No way,
People
really?
have been
Yes.
stabbed there, too.
Yep.
So.
Well, they will take you down in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I mean, don't even think about stealing a bag of Ricolas, okay? All right.
Well, you got to ask them to go to get the laundry detergent.
everything
or
is
the
locked
deodorant.
up.
Everything
But
is
the
locked up.
Ricolas were out in the open.
Yeah, nobody really
so
wanted them
you
except
could have
us.
jacked them, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you got to get the special Ricolas. So here's the thing. I use a fully armed thing of cough drops. Ricola is just candy, but they came out with these new ones that have the good core in there.
Yeah.
It's for your throat.
Right,
But I'm
honey.
a big believer in the Vaporu cough drops.
See?
And they're a little more expensive, but when you put one of those, the Vaporu in your mouth,
Dude, it'll wake you up.
oh, yeah.
It is the smelling salts of throat lozenges. Wait, before we hit this, hold on.
Remember Luden's cough drops?
Oh, yeah.
Those things. That's candy. That was just straight candy.
Oh, look, he's back. It's
Look at
9:05 straight up.
Wow,
2
George.
minutes. I was close.
really
Look at that.
impressive.
Hey, well done.
Really impressive.
Great
wow,
prostate.
nice prostate.
Nice prostate.
Right?
That thing must be just jetting right out.
Wow.
I stopped to talk to Kobe Walsh while I was washing my hands about the Dent kid at UCLA, the point guard.
Did you congratulate him on running the marathon?
Oh, I forgot.
Come on, man.
I forgot he ran the marathon.
He did
Kobe,
really well.
You want me to go back there and congratulate
Wait,
him?
hold on. Let me ask you a question. Did you text anybody before the marathon on Sunday?
I didn't know they were running the marathon.
Oh, go congratulate him.
God,
I
on,
congratulated
Actually,
him.
hold on for a second. Time out. Hold on,
Wait,
George.
Time out.
Let's get the YouTube team with you. Hold on.
Take the YouTube team with you to go congratulate Kobe Walsh.
Stand by just
so
1 second.
So proud of that kid. I really am.
Ready. I think he's ready.
So proud of that guy.
He did
Stop
in like
and say
4
hi to
minutes.
Chewy, too.
Yeah, stop and say hi to Chewy.
Yeah. All right, they're going to follow
9:06 that he's doing.
I think Kobe Walsh did in something like 4 hours and 13 minutes.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
by the way.
4:01, I think, is what his
That's
time
incredible.
was. And then,
wow.
And then Mark Cates did it in 5:01. And Mark, don't be embarrassed like I'm giving out your time like as if it wasn't good. It was great.
That's fantastic.
Mark is over 50 years old, and he got to run the New York City Marathon and start it with his son, Brady, who used to be an intern here. And I'm just so proud of these guys to the point where it honestly inspired me. I'm like, you know what? I can't run right now because I'm too fat. And so if I start to clean up my diet a little bit, then maybe I can actually not have my knee hurt when I'm running. Kobe, great job. You guys know Kobe Walsh, people that don't know this. Kobe works here at 710.
His dad is a legend, Richard Walsh.
Yep.
He was our play-by-play sales manager for decades.
And he's a marketing consultant here, and he used to be a long snapper at UCLA. And he's actually got a great story about...
Get Chewy on the YouTube. That's
Hi,
amazing.
Chewy. Hi, Chewy. Hello, little doggy. Hello, Chewy. Hello, doggy. Anyway, so George is going to go congratulate him. Now, are you guys telling me that nobody on Sunday sent a text to Kobe and to Cates saying, hey, guys, good luck in the marathon or anything like that?
No, but I texted Michelle.
Michelle Smallman? Yeah. Okay, same.
Like, cause I always ask her about, when she's on her show and stuff.
Did anybody here make a donation to their causes?
Are you, shaming us, Cappy?
Yes, I am.
Sedano's back.
Yes, I am shaming you.
You're charity shaming us?
I am only for this reason, because I want to make sure that you guys all know that I did make a donation.
You want the credit.
Right,
Oh, Sedano said hi to Chewy twice on this walk.
Right. Oh,
on the way
nice
out and the way
are.
back.
What a nice guy. Saying hi to Chewy.
Made it back in like a
ways.
minute and a half. That's good work,
Not bad. Peeing in 2 minutes and saying congratulations and a high five in a minute. That's good work.
2 Chewy stops.
Right. Very efficient work by Sedano here.
But you didn't open the door so Chewy could hit you in the schwanz with his paw.
No, we keep Chewy on the other side of the glass.
Hey, by the way, you owe me $50, Sedano.
Why do I owe you $50?
Well, because I made a $100 donation to the Alzheimer's Foundation.
Okay.
For Mark Cates. And I made that on our behalf.
Hold on, I got a text from Mike Breen.
Oh, okay. What's Mike Breen
I
saying?
gave him $100 for the record.
So did I.
Did
You
Mike
just
Breen
said
text
50.
you and
No,
say
I said
bam?
he owes me 50 because it was from both of us. So he owes me 50.
He doesn't say bam. He says bang.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
Yeah. What's Mike Breen's problem?
No, it's just about our meeting
what's his
times.
deal?
He's talking about meeting times for today.
Doesn't he understand that this is our meeting time
You know
right
who
now?
we may be talking to?
Who that?
I'll tell you later.
Wait, you and Breen
Well, the crew.
are going to talk to who?
Some people.
Wemby?
Wemby.
People.
No,
JJ.
I know
JJ,
who.
no.
Jake LaRavia.
No. They're going to talk to LeBron.
People.
They are going to
I'm
talk
not going to tell you who we're going to talk about.
Oh,
Well,
how
you s-
jealous would you be, Cap?
Well, when you say people, do you mean multiple or you mean one person?
There's people.
Ooh, maybe it's LeBron and Bronny at the same time.
Oh, my God.
Come on, give me a little something. Give me a little nugget. Just
He's
give me a
not
little
going
hint.
to.
Just a hint. Drop a morsel. You're not going to do it.
Happy, if you get there extra early, maybe you'll catch the tail end of it.
How about this? You ready? You don't have to give me the $50 back. Now tell me the answer.
I'll give you the 50. How about that? I'll match you as 100.
By the way, somebody in the YouTube chat, No Win, says, damn, Chewy took Sliwa's office?
Oh man! Wow.
He did.
Yeah. We're going to talk to. They're going to bring some people to us.
They are who?
The teams.
Wemby and LeBron.
No. Why don't you get the stars of the game? Why don't you get Wemby and Luka together?
By the way, Tim in the OC says a new hack for us, not going to hotel bathrooms, but Kohl's. They have a great large
Kohl's
bathroom.
have good bathrooms?
Yeah,
The
that's
only
what he
thing
said.
is that in downtown LA, you cannot walk into a place and go use their bathroom.
No.
because every bathroom has a keypad.
Right.
So you got to.
You gotta know.
Like yesterday, I had to pee really bad in the Whole Foods, and then I had to go find the bartender to find out what is the code.
Right.
And it's a little bit of a headache because last night when we got to Target, I don't know what was our problem last night. We were peeing a lot.
Well, I'm on diuretic, so I have an excuse.
I don't know, but I drank a lot of water.
You know
And
there's a Reddit for bathroom codes?
there's a Reddit
I'm
for
sure.
bathroom codes.
So
really?
apparently
There's a
this
Reddit for
woman
everything.
who seemed that she may possibly not, be homeless. I don't know. she gave us a code. She was trying to get in the bathroom. She's like, the code's 59. And Cappy, I was like, put in the code. It's like, no way that's the code. He put in the code, it opened.
Yeah, she did great. She knew the codes.
See?
Look
That's
at
the
that.
thing. They
She
like
knew
to
those
share
codes.
it.
Yeah.
Cappy, do we want to finish Insider Outsider?
We do. Let's hit the music.
We do, and the reason we want to do this and we want to get this thing done is because
That's it. We're done.
Oh, all right. We each got one.
Did you watch yesterday's broadcast? NBC?
No.
Clippers Thunder?
Nope.
Okay.
But the Thunder are 8-0. I mean, I give them that. They conned me.
Thunder good.
So
The Clippers win?
No, Thunder won.
No,
Oh,
because
that's right.
the Thunder
That's
are
right. You
8-0.
said it right. No, that's right.
Yeah, the O part. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's important in that
backside of
part of the
wins, losses,
conversation.
is, you know, wins, loss,
Yeah.
dubs.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me, Bert? You know?
Defending
Well, that
champs.
one was Gary Payton.
You feel
That
me,
was
Gary
GP,
Payton?
bro.
You feel me, glove? you feel me, my glove?
Big difference.
You be all right, man.
Yeah, you be all right.
You know, I love Perk, but you know,
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
GP's a Hall of Famer.
He sure is. I want to finish the Outsider Insider because Lindsay's Wacky Wednesday
Oh, we got to get to that.
is on the way.
Yeah.
All right, just to finish things up here, I asked you, does Wemby make San Antonio a real contender? You said yes.
Yeah.
I asked you, how will JJ and the Lakers defend Wemby? You talked about the Phoenix
I think
Suns.
packing the paint, maybe sending, I think the Suns and the Heat kind of gave a little game, a little look. I'm sure the Spurs are working on counters to that. But you might as well throw it out there until, he can show that he can adapt to it in a game.
It's early in Wemby's career, obviously.
He's 21.
But Luka is 4-0
Hell yeah.
against Wemby. Now, again, small sample size.
Correct.
But is there something there or is there nothing there to Luka being 4-0
I
against
just think
Wemby?
the Spurs have not been very good early on in Wemby's career, and now they're much better. I mean, this is the best start they've had in a long time, the Spurs.
And you started going through the roster, and, you realized De'Aaron Fox and Harrison Barnes, both played together up in Sacramento, obviously.
Yeah.
And those two guys, those are veteran players. Harrison Barnes is like
won
a
a title
true
with the
pro.
Warriors. Yeah.
He's just a true pro.
Oh,
I love Harrison
great
Barnes.
dude.
Yeah. And I like De'Aaron Fox as well.
Yeah, Fox, good dude.
And then you mentioned Harper, who, was the Rookie of the Year last year. There's a lot of...
Castle, Rookie of the Year. Harper, the number 2 pick this year. Yeah,
so, they got all this young talent combined with some of these older dudes.
Yeah.
So, here's another one.
Mitch Johnson, their head coach, good young coach.
So, just last thing, though. I'm going to put it this way. Should LeBron, and I probably should ask it more like this, will he play off Luka and Austin Reeves? I keep talking about this. I asked you to take off your headphones yesterday and close your ears, because what I was saying was, when LeBron comes back, everything changes.
Yeah.
Jake LaRavia is like, hi, LeBron. Mr. James, here's the ball. You shoot. So what will happen when LeBron comes back? Will he be able to play off of Luka and LeBron?
LeBron has been able to play off anyone. I don't know if there's a player in the history of the sport, or at least none that off the top of my head I can think of, that LeBron has not been able to at least play with. It's very, if you can't play with him, you could talk about whatever you don't like about the passive-aggressive stuff, but in between the white lines, he's pretty easy to play with.
Well, there you have it. Insider, outsider.
That's it?
Outsider, insider.
No, I thought there was more.
We started it in the previous segment. We finished it up here.
Okay.
It's
You're
all
going to
good.
clean it up right there?
That's it. Cleaned up. All clean.
All right, so thank you. Appreciate it.
Which shoe you wearing tonight, George?
I don't know. It's a good question.
You got to wear...
I got to see. I don't even know. I haven't decided on what I'm going to wear yet. So a lot of it depends on what I'm going to wear.
You got to wear the Lucas tonight.
Yes, I was going to say, I think the Lakers will win, so you'll
Mateo's
do
got
Luka.
some sweet Lucas.
I like
He
those
does, I
Lucas.
like
I
those.
saw the pictures from the other night.
Yeah, he's got some sweet pink
Can you
Lucas.
fit in Luca's shoes?
in
Or
Mateo's
in Mateo's
yeah,
Lucas?
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
I don't know if my hand fits in
No?
those yet.
You think Mike
Although
Trudell?
he's got a big foot, that kid.
Does Mike Trudell fit in
That's terrible.
into the Lucas? Into Mateo's Lucas?
No, he does not.
He does not.
9:14 in our YouTube hour. Let me tell you this. What's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers are back on home court tonight to take on San Antonio and Wemby. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Better Durant begins at 5:30 p.m. with tip-off at 7. Hear it for your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Okay, Dave McMinnon will join us at 9:30. But right now, let's hit the circus music, because it is time for producer Lindsay Baseball's Wacky Wednesday bit. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. So I brought a game in with me that I played for the first time last Christmas when I was at home visiting my familia. This is like a child's game. It's called Pie Face.
Pie Face.
Pie Face.
Oh,
Pie
really?
Face. Yep. So I want to see, first of all, Berg, would you and Christopher want to go in studio to play this game? Because I think that would be beneficial. I think it might be more fun if we do that.
Wait a minute, what are we doing?
I was just going to ask
We're
if you
going to
want
play
to.
Pie Face, but we have to
I was
be in
responding
studio.
to the YouTube chat. So
Oh, I was just saying, maybe if you guys want to go in studio, then we can make it a little more
do
fun.
we need headphones? Oh, yeah, I guess we do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will be fun. So the game, like I said, it's called Pie Face, and it's a very simple children's game.
Hey, Pie Face. This is where Chris gets back on my shoulders?
I mean, if you want. So basically, I will bring the apparatus into the studio right now.
Oh, there's an apparatus.
There's a whole thing. Don't you see it here, Cappy?
Let me take a look at it. No, here, I'll take my Abner Gatt hat. Thank you. All right, now we've got Morales in studio. We've got Bergie in studio.
Hi, George.
If this is Pie Face, I'm assuming you're going to have to move this stuff.
Oh, no.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
It's a Wacky Wednesday bit.
And I was
George.
told to come in here to play
Yes,
Pie Face.
Right. We're playing Pie Face.
Probably should
Wait,
be
I'm going
there
first?
for the camera.
I'm going first.
I don't know where I should be.
Probably
Okay.
should be there
okay.
for the camera shot. Yeah.
I am going first. Okay, here goes.
Okay,
Lindsay is
Cap.
coming
Oh.
into the studio. She has got, oh gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have Ready Whip. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I going first? I don't like this.
I'm going to spray it all over you, Cappy.
Ew.
So what is the deal here?
I don't know.
You have to put your face in there.
Yeah. Right. And then what? Okay.
That goes down.
And?
This is like one of those kinky things that him and Rachel do.
I feel
Wait a
like
second.
that
What?
might hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to hit
It's
you
like
right
a
in the
big
face.
plastic hand that's going to hit you in the face with some Ready Whip.
But
All right,
what's,
what
yeah,
is
what,
well,
how's
what
the
is
game
the
work?
yeah, that's my next question.
Lindsay, get next to
Yeah,
Greg's
get a
mic.
microphone.
Here,
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're going to spin the spinner here, and it's going to tell you how many clicks you're going to move the game. And so
Oh, yeah.
if you get a 4, you move it 4 clicks, and you might get Pie Face, you might not.
Oh, so there's a chance I might not get Pie
Correct.
Face.
And then if you don't, you move it on to the next person.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we get...
Oh, I'm screwed because by the
Can I
time it
get-
gets to me, it's going to
Throw
happen.
us the paper towels because I don't want to get my outfit
mean-
I
dirty.
know, same. I'm wearing
could get
protective
pied.
goggles now.
You could get pied on the first click. You just never
Yeah,
know.
but we're going to the game later. I don't have time to change outfits.
Right. I mean, this
Yeah,
could
it's
be a
kinda-
very messy,
all right.
sticky
That's okay.
situation.
Just let me put
Just
paper towels on.
just a little
If
Ready
I get all
Whip,
this
you
white,
know?
creamy, like,
No, you're used to it.
I mean, what?
Sedano doesn't seem amused.
Cappy yesterday told me a story, though, by the way, that freaked me out.
Well,
About
it was
Pie
only
Face?
after Chris told me his story, which really made me almost throw up. What do you want me to do? Wait, Linz, don't
Lindsay,
leave
you
me.
can't leave us.
You
No,
can't
no,
leave us,
okay,
Lindsay.
we don't know what the hell we're
Okay,
doing.
this is what you're going to do. I heard. It's all
So
right.
so you're gonna just spin the
Spin.
wheel,
Okay.
and see how many clicks you're gonna
And
click.
wait, how
it.
do I click?
I'll show you.
All right, I'm spinning
All
the
right,
wheel.
And you got a
I got a
2.
2.
All right, so now you're gonna take the little handles there, and you're gonna
Put your face in the middle.
Yeah,
Yep,
you got to put your face in.
front
Put
of the
your
guy.
face in there,
Put your face-
Cappy. Oh, yeah.
That's a little
No,
low.
all the, yeah,
you
get
got to
it.
put it all the way in, Cappy.
No, like,
Keep the paper towels on you.
oh, that's a better way to put it.
It's not a bad setup. Just put your head in there.
Put your face in, and then click 1, 2. Just spin that. Spin that thing. Once, twice. There
It's
you
a
go.
good game, Lindsay. Don't let him tell you it's not.
How do you spin that?
How do you spin it, Linz? Yeah.
How do you spin it?
1, 2. You're
Oh,
done.
you may.
Oh, nothing.
I'm
Okay.
safe. I'm safe.
All right.
Okay.
And I got to spin.
I am safe.
Where's that whipped cream can?
It's I think that's right.
Show me the whipped cream can.
It's
Here
right
it
next
is.
to Cappy.
This is going to be great when it hits me in the face and I've got to go to this meeting afterwards.
All right, Cappy, watch so you can see.
You're gonna do whippets over there.
Spin. There it goes. All right,
Oh, yeah.
spinning.
Look at Morales.
It's all
Morales.
in your beard
All right,
now.
all right, here we go. Here we go. How many do you get?
It's on the line. What do
No,
you
no. I'll give you the 3, but
You tell me. You tell
4.
me.
It's 4 clicks.
Uh-oh.
All right, here comes Bergie. Here comes Bergie.
Count them out loud.
All right, 1. 2, it's
Oh,
moving.
yeah.
3. Here
Is that
comes
going to
3.
hurt when it hits you in the face?
Here comes. Here. It's going to break his nose. 4.
Oh, forget it. It's happening to me or
Did
Chris
not
for
make it.
sure.
Did not make it. All right.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a wacky Wednesday.
It sure is wacky.
I'm going to freshen
See,
up the
Cappy,
cream.
you're actually better off going first.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, one time I got creamed on one. Never mind. I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah, really.
So I got to spin it.
I got pied once
Make it a
on
good
one
spin.
click.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, that's a good spin.
All right, Chris has now spun the wheel.
He landed on 3.
3
All right,
clicks.
here we go.
This is
that
over.
over.
It's
Three-
going to happen.
3 clicks. Put your big old face in there. Put your face in there. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me get a shot of this. No, hold on. I'm going to get a shot of this right here. All right, we're ready. Go ahead.
Oh, right in the eyeballs.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
it's in my eye.
On one click.
All right, we're done.
All it took was one click.
He's like, sounds like I'm not doing this.
Now we're done.
I gotta be on
One
TV,
click.
people.
Can we get Chewy in here to lick up the cream off the floor?
Get Chewy to
He
come
would
in.
love to.
Let
Do you want
Chewy
me to
lick
get
it off
him?
his
Yeah,
face.
bring in
Okay,
Chewy.
hold
Get
on.
Chewy to
Bring in
come in
Chewy.
here.
Yeah, bring in Chewy.
Get Chewy to come lick it off Morales' face. Oh, man.
I can't believe that I got through
It's
4.
been a week for Morales.
It really has been.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man. Look at that white, creamy.
Where's Chewy? We need Chewy.
Look at that. Oy vey. I already did. I already got great video of you.
So this show has consisted of getting on Cappy's back and getting pies in faces.
Yeah. Well, and then, what we did the
Here
other
comes
day.
Chewy. Oh, hi, Chewy.
No, lick it off your
Lay
face,
down
but
on
it has
the
to be on
ground.
camera. Gotta,
Please, Chris.
Yeah, you got to put Chewy up. Lift Chewy up.
Could
Lay
you lay
down
down
on the ground.
Can't you lay down on the ground?
Get on the camera.
Lay down on the ground.
Right here.
All right, here's Chewy. Here's Chewy. Come here, Chewy. Lick that thing, Chewy. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is very, very good. Chewy, is it good?
Oh, you just like,
You licked your
He
eyeball.
looked him in the eye. Chewy, how was it? Oh, Chewy. He's so cute.
All right, Wacky Wednesday.
It's a wacky Wednesday. now McMinnon has to come on to this?
Yeah. Yeah, we need to call Dave, actually.
Oy vey. Oh, my God. I just put the video of Chewy licking Morales' face in my group chat with my children, a.k.a. On God For Real. That's my group chat name with my kids.
Nice.
And, oh, man, Chewy just licked him right. Hey, Aunt Esther, bit of the year, dude. I don't know about bit of the year.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, come on, Aunt Esther.
We've done. I mean, the thing with the G-string will be the bit of
right.
the year.
I mean, nobody's got a chance on that one.
Yeah.
Nobody.
There you go.
I can't believe you guys have never heard of that game.
Nope.
No, but I like it.
It's a good game.
Really good. I mean, I like it because I didn't get pied in the face. You know what I mean?
That part made me very happy as well.
Yeah. Why am I still wearing this schmata on my shirt here that, like as if I'm going to get creamed all over the place?
I don't know.
I don't even take this thing off.
Yeah. Anyway, Cappy, so Dave McMinnon is going to join us here in just a sec. And we are going to talk to him. I want you to ask him a couple questions.
What do you want me to ask?
I mean, ask him about has he heard anything about Wemby, right? Like, because got Ireland out here. And again, you guys sold it in a way that I don't believe was accurate.
Well, I hadn't heard it.
Yeah. I mean, we heard it.
Until earlier this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going with Morales and what he told me.
Yeah. But I feel like Wemby's going to play. But we can ask Dave just because Dave can give us more thoughts on that. He's probably more locked in on that. And we should ask him about Austin, too. Just like, his availability, the way he's playing. I mean, it's been fantastic to watch Austin play this year. And how JJ's doing it. Like, JJ, man, my guy's doing the Lord's work with this group, considering, the injuries and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I give JJ a ton of credit. I said it to you yesterday.
Oh, he's got to call him 5. Okay, we'll call him 5.
It's just watching JJ coach this team is actually one of my favorite things. As I said yesterday, I honestly feel like watching JJ at timeouts is more entertainment.
Yeah.
Because, how sometimes during a break, a timeout, the Laker girls will come out onto the floor, right? And they'll do a dance.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're attractive young ladies, and they got good dance moves and the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice. That's great.
It is nice.
But if they would not put the Laker girls up on the big screen.
And you just had to, JJ locked in on JJ as a camera?
The camera guy follows JJ.
Yeah.
And by the way, we all get to hear the audio.
Right.
Because most of us can hear it through the TV feed.
Right.
Where he's cursing everybody out.
Yeah.
If you could get JJ on the big screen and we could hear him losing his mind.
Yeah.
That's
not very family friendly, is what I would say.
But more listen, nothing against the Laker girls. You guys are great. You're an institution.
Yeah.
But JJ's slightly more entertaining right now. Because you're so unaccustomed in today's day and age of the NBA to hear a coach balling everybody out like that. I can't wait for LeBron to get back and for JJ to be like, it's my team now. I'm signed long term. You only have 1 year left. I will yell at you. I will scream at you. You will do what I tell you to do. Last year was different. Last year I was just your podcast partner who you got a job for. Now I'm the man.
You're such an idiot.
You think that's what is going to happen? Oh,
Chris is locked out because
Chris
he forgot
Chris is locked out. Keep him out there.
Should I let him in?
Menos Morales.
See, keep him out there. What? What can we do for you? Hold on. Let me get up here.
You're going to go get him?
No.
Oh, he got in. Someone let him
I
in.
just let him in with my phone.
Yeah.
Lindsay let him
Oh,
in.
sorry, I killed the bit.
Big boy.
Oh. So you were saying, yes, you think. You're such an idiot. You know what? That's what you would do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. If I were in year 2 of coaching the Lakers and I were LeBron's podcast partner and LeBron got me the job, but I have a long-term contract and LeBron only has 1 year left, but I know I've got a star in Luka. I've got a star in Austin Reeves. I got a star in DeAndre Ayton. Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Oh, yeah. I got a star in Jake LaRavia. In fact,
LaRavia's playing great, man.
I got a star in Bronny.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got a star in Bronny. I'm going to be nice to Bronny, but I'm going to coach hard on LeBron. That's what I'm going to do.
I think, look, I will say this. You could say what you want, but last year, and JJ talked about this, the team was playing poorly defensively. And in December, remember they got slaughtered by Miami, and they lost by like 40 or 50 points or whatever the hell it was. One of the worst losses literally in Laker history.
Yeah.
And JJ challenged LeBron at that point to play better defense. And then LeBron became the best defender on the team last year after that.
So when is this sciatica issue gonna really resolve itself? I mean, maybe LeBron, just an idea.
Yeah.
Maybe LeBron should call over to Matthew Stafford and say, how'd you do it, man?
Right.
I mean, you were dealing with a major back injury before training camp. You missed most of training camp.
Yeah.
You got back on the field. Matthew Stafford, I thought this was going to be an ongoing problem all year long for Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he's shown up on the injury report.
Although early in the season when he took some hits, we were worried.
Of course, because we all thought, well, my man's got a major back issue here.
And he was wobbly a couple times.
But Matthew Stafford has had such a great start. And I say start, I mean, we're like halfway through the NFL
his
season.
4-touchdown performance against New Orleans was fantastic.
And wasn't it the week before? Was it 5 touchdowns against Jacksonville and while in London?
Yeah.
So Matthew Stafford's back is back.
Right. And now they got the revenge game against the Niners.
Right. How about LeBron calls over to Matthew,
careful.
And says, I know, I don't want anybody to get mad at me, especially the wife. Why doesn't LeBron call over to Matthew Stafford and say, hey, who fixed your back, bro?
Yeah.
Let me hook up. Let me get that number.
I feel like LeBron's got good people.
Well, if he's got good people, they should hurry up.
I mean, 9:27. We'll take a quick time out before Dave joins us.
Okay, so McMinnon on the other side?
Yeah. And by the way, I want to tell you about how the look I was given in the bathroom just now, washing whipped cream off my face and beard. Because here's the thing, we share a bathroom on our floor.
Right, with a bunch of other people in other offices.
So it's not just ESPN LA people. So these people are like, why is this guy got whipped cream on his face? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Why is it in his beard? Why is he washing out his eye?
Yeah.
And I just looked at them. I go, guys, we're having fun this morning. And they're just like, what is this freak doing?
Yeah. Well, listen,
in a Felix Chevrolet jacket.
You should have shown him the
Cappy,
video.
you a freak, man.
Should have shown him the video of Chewy licking your eye.
Okay. Now, I think my eye, I need an eye wash because I think he like spit in it. Chewy spit in my eye.
He sneezed.
He sneezed in your eye?
Yeah.
He did.
You want me to come put eye drops in your eyes?
I got eye drops today. All right, 2-minute timeout, and then Dave McMinnon joins us right here. The Sedano Kap Morning Show, our YouTube-only hour here on ESPN LA.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, the Lakers return home to Crypto.com Arena for a midweek matchup versus the Spurs.
Stolen by Luka. Luka on a breakaway. Just has to beat Wiggins. He does. Lay it up and in.
Your LA Lakers host the San Antonio Spurs.
I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
The balance of how you drive me crazy and also make me laugh hilariously is like the perfect balance.
See that? Perfect balance.
Yeah.
Perfect balance.
Yeah.
Back to Sedano and Kap.
9:29, good morning. I mean, come on, man. Can't get the pots up. I got whipped cream in my eyes.
Yeah.
And Jorge doesn't have a voice, but we're not potting things up.
Okay.
I don't want to blow up, though. I want to keep my
How many
7-day
days?
count.
7 days in a row?
Yeah.
I
Here's
also
the
got
thing.
my own count
I'm
going.
playing this song, Robert
Yeah.
Palmer, You Are in My System.
All right.
Because Chewy's now in my system because he spit in my eye.
Okay.
I put eye drops in there, but it's still burning.
Yeah?
Yeah. So first this dog hits me in the schwanz with his giant paw.
Yeah.
Now he spits in my eye trying to lick the whipped cream off my face.
I mean, he used the schwanz as a speed bag.
Now the great Dave McMinnon from the NBA on ESPN. Dave McMinnon joins in this morning nonsense.
Yeah.
And we say
We're
good
having a
morning
day.
to Dave McMinnon.
You missed Lindsay's Wacky Wednesday bit where
he's
there
not on
was
hold.
some sort of pie in the face.
Now he's on hold. Okay, there we go.
No, I have him up.
Oh, well, on this side, I couldn't see that he was up. Man.
Okay.
We got him locked in over here.
We did some pie in the face bit, and Chris unfortunately took the brunt of that one with some whipped cream in his beard. So, yeah, tough day for him.
Dave, how you doing?
Did you eat it afterwards?
No, we tried to have Chewy the dog lick my face.
Yeah, because Lindsay's dog's here today.
And then he spit in my eye, and now I got all kinds of
He
problems.
sneezed in your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is today bring your dog to work day or something?
No.
Oh.
Dave is like, what's going on?
Dave, you ever bring your dog to a Laker game?
I don't own a dog,
Yeah.
so I can't say that I have.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, before we get
I
into
brought my
this,
son. That's like bringing a dog to the Laker game.
that's what I call my son. I'm like, yo, you my dog. Hey, Dave.
He got to meet Dave, actually, too.
Oh, what a wonderful thing.
He's a dog.
Hey, Dave, before we jump into the Lakers and the Spurs tonight, I want to get your opinion on something that I offered to Sedano earlier today, and tell me what you think about this. So, have you seen Sedano do a post-game interview with Wemby? Have you seen this, Dave?
Yes, I have.
And you know that Sedano has to literally lift his arm up as high as he can lift it so that Wemby can speak into the microphone.
Right.
You're familiar with this,
Yes.
correct?
Absolutely, I have. Yeah.
I suggested to Sedano that if the Spurs win tonight and Wemby is the post-game interview, first I offered him that I would stand there, I would take from the scorer's table a folding chair, and I would bring it onto the court so that Sedano could stand on it. Because wouldn't that be a funny picture of Sedano standing on a chair right next to Wemby? He said no. Then
I said the Lakers would probably not want me to put a chair in the middle of the floor.
But then, Dave, I offered to put Sedano on my shoulders.
Yeah, this was even worse.
And to have him interview Wemby on my shoulders.
This was just so you can get in the shot.
Right. I wanted to be in the picture also.
Yeah.
So, Dave, what do you think about this notion of lifting Sedano up by 2 feet?
So, all right, I think the initial suggestion of the chair or a stepladder would actually go viral and would be kind of a fun moment. I think the secondary suggestion would be like everybody who are not the very specific diehard sect of America that love 710 and love your guys' show would be like, who the heck is that guy that's Sedano's on his shoulder?
Right, and then the virality of it all would be like that's Sedano's radio partner who actually offered. So now,
okay, there we go.
Now, Dave,
All right.
Dave,
Cappy's just trying to go viral, man.
Now, right, Dave. Now, to just so you know, to prepare for the possibility that Sedano lets me put him on my shoulders. First, I put Bergman on my shoulders here this morning.
Right, to test it out if he could hold. Because, Bergman's a little taller than me, but so we were similar in weight. Yeah.
Right. And so George told me that the interview would last about 2 minutes. So in preparation now, I decided, I need to lift a little bit more weight. So I put Morales on my shoulder.
And now he needs its neck fused. Yeah, he needs his neck fused now again.
So now I need like a good chiropractor if you got one. Or maybe I could use LeBron's sciatica doctor. I'm not sure.
There we go. All right.
So, Dave, you like the idea of the folding chair.
See, Dave, what I've done in the past with the 7-footers, I've done this with AD, I've done it with Joel Embiid, I've done it with a lot of guys. I basically do this trick where I'm like, hey, come here, let's go to the scorer's table, take a load off. And then that way I'm eye to eye with them. Now, I thought about doing it with Wemby and the opener, but I'm like, this picture of me juxtaposed to him is going to be so funny that I don't want to do that for this one. But now that I've already done it, I may just bring him down to my level, and he'll still be at least a head taller than me, just sitting at the scorer's table, probably bigger than that.
Dave, feedback here.
Scores table, that's a veteran move, though. I did it years ago. I covered a Cavs-Pacers playoff game, and the Pacers won. I got to do the walk-off with Miles Turner afterwards and come right over to the scores table, man. Take a load off, and, then we're talking eye to eye. I think that, quite frankly, like, thinking back to the early days of the NBA where the league would promote itself by putting out photos of George Mikan putting up the letters on the marquee outside the arena that he's going to go play at Martin Square Garden, that he could reach to put the letters up without using a ladder. Like, we are getting to see someone like Victor Wembanyama that you're not going to see anywhere else but in the NBA. He is one of the tallest people on the planet. And so I think to do things to take away from the attention that he's tall is actually not the move.
Yeah,
so I don't want him to be sitting on the scores table.
Yeah.
I have the expanse show. There's nothing to be ashamed about, George. We're all a lot shorter than he is.
No. Listen, I'm not ashamed at all. I leaned all into it that day. I don't think there's any question. I do think, though, I have heard, and I don't know, I'd have to kind of investigate a little further, that he doesn't love talking about his height. I was actually told when we were in Dallas by one of the beat guys for the Spurs that he when they were asking him how much he's grown or whatever, how many inches taller he is, his response to the group was, there's a lot more interesting things about me than my height.
That's what he
so
thinks.
he kind of deflects a little bit when it comes to that stuff. So I almost feel like if I bring the chair, will he be annoyed?
No, he'll think it's funny.
Yeah, I can imagine. I think there's that's being an insightful reporter and using the knowledge you have you've gathered to try not to put your interview subject in a tough spot. My dad grew up outside Philadelphia. He once had Moses Malone come into the place he was working. Moses Malone, 7-footer, faux. People should remember his finals against the Lakers back in the day. My dad said one of the customers came up to Moses Malone and was, looking up at him. This customer was much shorter, and Moses Malone's response, as the customer started talking to him, was speaking to the mic. And by the mic, he meant what was at waist level.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. Dave, you say that Wemby is one of the tallest human beings on the planet. Maybe he is. I mean, I don't know of anybody taller, but do you know who the tallest person in the history of the world was?
Oh, that I don't know.
Wow. There's a guy who's in the Guinness Book of World Records who kind of looked like George Mikan, with horn-rimmed glasses, right?
Yes. His name was...
I couldn't tell you his name.
I'll tell you his name. I've got it etched in my memory because I love the Guinness Book of World Records. His name was Robert Wadlow. Robert Wadlow was 8'11".
Wow.
And
you really know that off the top of your head?
I swear to God, I know the name Robert Wadlow because there were a few different freaks like in the Guinness Book of World Records that I always
had
loved.
photos of,
Like the two really fat twins that were riding the Honda motorcycles together.
Yeah.
The guy with the longest fingernails.
Oh, I remember the fingernails guy, yeah.
But Robert Wadlow, Robert Wadlow died in 1940. He was only 22 years old because his body could not take 8 feet and 11 inches. This guy's almost 9 feet tall.
Right, the pressure of the weight and just his bones were probably,
So we're all fascinated by Wemby and how tall he is, but really it's not just about the height, Dave.
Yeah.
For me, it's about what I didn't know about him before he got here, which is how athletic he is, how he dribbles, how he handles the ball.
Yeah, he's amazing.
How he shoots. I mean, I just thought he was like a tall, skinny guy, but it turns out he can play like a 6-foot point guard the way he handles the ball. What do you think?
Yeah, he's tremendous, and it is the physical gifts beyond the height. It's the ability to play in the modern NBA and stretch the floor, but it's also like his determination going into this year to not just rely on the three. And I think that's led to much of his increase in production, that he's using his height around the basket in the mid-range more than he was. But honestly, the biggest thing that impresses me, and it's wild to say this because it's a 7'5" guy, his demeanor. And I think back to the first time I was around him, the Lakers played a preseason game in Las Vegas when he was still playing for France, and his French team came over and played against the G League team that was in Las Vegas. And so I got to watch the game and then interview him afterwards as part of the media corps. The guy was switching at 18 years old, 17 years old, between French and English, no problem whatsoever, and couldn't have looked more comfortable and mature in that spot. And I've been covering the league now for close to 20 years. I've seen a ton of rookies, and there's a lot of growing pains that these young men go through to be comfortable being in the fishbowl, essentially.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Thinks like Wemby, this is like something that was destined for him. Like he believes that he was put on this planet to become, if not the greatest basketball player of all time, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And he pours every single effort, an ounce of his being, towards that goal.
Yeah, it's interesting. When we talked to Mitch Johnson, the head coach, before that game in Dallas to open the season, he said, to your point, Dave, everything is intentional. Everything he does, for the most part, is how he can make himself better at whatever it is he wants to be, right? Whether it's the basketball player, whether it's just as a human being, whether it's, being a chess player, which is something that he's very good at apparently too. And so when I asked him about, when I asked Wemby about the training with the Shaolin monks in China for 10 days, off to the side, even before the walk-off, we talked about that. And he talked about body positioning, the range of movements, just the mental focus that you need to have that kind of kung fu training with these guys. And I had, to me, it reminds me a lot of, for some of the older people out there, Kareem did that, right? Kareem did a lot of that, mental, physical training where it was all kind of melded together. I mean, he literally trained with Bruce Lee at one point, and we all know Chuck Norris here because he was an LA guy, but this is the type of stuff that we haven't seen from someone in a long time, particularly from a big man, just the dedication he has to just kind of mind, body, and soul. And, some guys say it, but he truly means it. I don't think there's any question. And when you think about the fact he's only 21 years old and taking it this seriously, to me, it's that's the thing that makes me think the sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, it's the maturity. Some choose, and listen, I think it's good when young guys or even older guys, in their summertime, they are letting loose a little bit. But his way of letting loose is to go train with monks or play chess against strangers in the park or read a book, right? So he has just filled up his kind of pockets of free time with activities that really enrich an individual more than some of the things that the rest of us human schlubs do to just get a break from the world. Everything he does seems to be actively growing as a person. So he's an admirable person to be around. And then beyond that, he's really fun to watch play. I think I texted you, George, that opening night game, I thought was a seminal moment for the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he had so many moments in that game in particular. This one pump fake on P.J. Washington. He takes a step or not even two. I felt like it was a step and a half, and he was already on the other side of the basket and reverse dunked it. Yeah. It was what is that? Yeah. But anyway, let's switch to the Lakers here real quick. What do we know about Austin Reeves' status kind of here moving forward, and what the injury situation is with him?
Yeah, sometimes we get these statuses, and a probable might not be a true probable, questionable might not be a true questionable. This is a true questionable, from what I can glean. He was dealing with some groin discomfort in that Miami game early, played through it. Obviously, was a scratch in Portland, and I checked in with some sources yesterday, and it was really we got to see how things look on game day. And so after we finish up here, I'm headed down to the practice facility and kind of will, I think, get some more information when they open up the doors to us and we get to see if he's on the court or not. But my understanding that, this could be leading up even to game time range before we know.
So, Dave, talking about Austin Reeves, look, I know everybody was disappointed with the way he performed last year in the postseason. And a lot of people said, you got to trade this guy at the height of his value. But I think his value...
Which is not now. Financially, it's not.
But, I mean, the height... I mean, he's playing... We talk about Wemby and what he did in the offseason. I'm not exactly sure that what Austin Reeves did in the offseason is that of what legends do, because I don't really know what he did. But maybe you do, to have improved his game and play the way Austin Reeves has been playing. What would you say about how Austin Reeves has developed to what we've seen here in the first, 6 or 8 games?
Yeah, so as far as his offseason, my understanding, he's much more like us human schlubs. His offseason consists of video games, golfing, and going to country music concerts. Somehow it still works for him, right? Yeah. And in terms of his value moving forward, the Lakers did everything by the book, offered him the most money they could possibly offer him. this offseason. It was $89 million over a 4-year contract as an extension over what he had remaining on his deal. And his representatives turned it down, and he could be eligible, the maximum, and this would depend on the Lakers kind of moving some other pieces, but up to a $250 million contract this summer. And, do I necessarily think he's a $250 million player? I don't know. I mean, obviously, if he plays the entire season the way he's played these first 7 games, yes. But I think everyone knows that that's unlikely to sustain at that high of a level. But certainly, he's more than a $90 million player. And listen, I think part of the few months of Luka arriving in LA through the first-round playoff exit, there was the audition of sorts of can these guys play together? Are they too much overlapping in their games because they're so much on ball and they both have some defensive liabilities to them? And I think what they've shown in the early going is no, they don't overlap in their games. They complement in their games. And then their chemistry is really off the charts. And if you're really trying to make this about Luka Doncic is the face of the franchise, Luka Doncic, and everything he's showing you through his words and his actions is that he loves playing with this guy, it's obvious that the Lakers should be, obviously, so long as Austin's been the guy he's been these first 5 years and continue it through the season, why wouldn't he? They should be in the Austin Reeves business as long as Austin Reeves will have them.
Amen to that, by the way.
I think the biggest challenge, Dave, and again, the playoffs are to me the thing that speaks volumes, right? And I know he was dinged up last year going into that postseason, so I'm not really holding that against him. And anybody can have a bad series. That's just part of it too. But to me, it's how they will hold up in the postseason defensively. That to me will be the tell as to what direction this team needs to go in moving forward. You know what I mean? Because you're only as good as your weakest link defensively to me in the postseason these days in the NBA.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I would also say that, let's not forget what he did in the 2023 postseason.
Sure.
Where he basically won them the Memphis series. And so it's not like he can't perform on that stage.
Yeah.
I do agree with you. It wasn't his best series against Minnesota. He would tell you the same. He told me after he had that game winner in Minnesota, literally going into the final possession, he was walking out from the Lakers huddle and thinking about the shot he missed in Game 4 against the Wolves in the first round. And so he hasn't forgotten about his struggles in that first round. But clearly he's a different player, or he's just a better player. He's not a different player. He's a better player than he was last year.
Dave, want to get your evaluation here in the early part of the season on the performance of DeAndre Ayton.
I think a pleasant surprise. I had some skepticism about the deal when they got him, despite that clearly it's a low risk, high reward type of proposition. You get him at $8 million. That's a bargain compared to what starting centers make in this league. But the thing that's impressed me is that he has had an openness about him to kind of be coached hard, not just by the coaching staff, by his teammates. And, he has a reputation of kind of having a tendency from time to time to float through games. And I think from my perspective, the way the coaches and his teammates have tried to be proactive about combating that is to kind of constantly stay on him. And a lot of times, basically DeAndre described it as he's being trolled a little bit, some tough love. But on the back end of that, when he performs well, I've been in the locker room in Sacramento this year. I was in the locker room in Minnesota this year. I'm trying to think, there was another road game already where you hear a chorus of adulation for the guy. It's not just one guy hyping him up. It's Rui, and it's Austin, and it's Vando, and it's Luka, and they're all encouraging him to kind of keep him on the right path, because if he can be the 16-9 guy shooting 70% for the Lakers in the postseason with 1.5 blocks per game, like that changes the trajectory of this team.
How would you best describe, because you kind of referred to it earlier, the fun relationship between Austin and Luka?
Yeah, I think it's like a little bit of frat boy humor. They tease one another. I've seen the meme created of them as Will Ferrell and
Step Brothers.
From Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's like kind of perfect.
Yeah, John C. Reilly.
Very good.
John C. Reilly. Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Tip of my tongue. But they, like, within a span of 2 days, on Friday, Luka called Austin stupid. On Sunday, Austin called Luka an idiot, and they both said it with a smile and a leveling tone. Like that's kind of what they have going on right now.
Yeah.
And I think it creates like a very good environment for the other guys as well. Like when you have that harmony, even if the harmony is coded in sarcastic quips,
yeah,
I think that's a good atmosphere for people to want to go to work, to want to put in the hours that it takes to be a really good player, to be a really good team. And, I don't know, it's a very good thing thus far.
Yeah, it's some good-natured ribbing, as I would call it, because in that walk-off I did in Minnesota with him, I asked him, I said, what is Luka going to tell you? He's like, he's probably going to say I suck because I missed 14 shots.
That's right.
But Dave, I'm curious because I'd love to get your opinion on this. But when LeBron comes back, how long will it take, in your opinion, for him to work his way in? Because there seems to be right now a very good chemistry. What we're talking about, these guys get along. They're playing well. I think they've exceeded expectations through the first 8 games. What will it be like when LeBron comes back?
It's a great question. I would say this, from my understanding, part of the reason why it's been a bit since LeBron has been out is because it's been an intentional approach on his part to be as ready as possible when he gets back, to shorten the gap of his game fitting and having the right type of rhythm and having the right type of feel. Now, of course, there will be some of that. That's just natural. But he's trying to do his best to remove that element of things. And so if LeBron is able to play like good basketball from the start, I think that helps ease the transition. In terms of, the camaraderie, the atmosphere, that's going to be on LeBron as much as on his teammates. And I've been around him on the 2019-2020 Lakers, been around him obviously on the 15-16 Cavs. Those teams were as close as any group. I covered Kobe and Powell. I would say those groups were as close, if not closer, than those teams that the Lakers won with Kobe and Powell. And so LeBron's been that guy that is a part of the entire puzzle. And then he's been the guy that feels like he's on a different level than the rest of the locker room. That is, again, it's on him and on his teammates. And, if I'm LeBron and I'm watching these games, I'm watching my son have a great game in Portland, 6 assists, no turnovers, making plays on both ends. My goal is then to just be a part of this, because this is fun, and fun plus talent translates to winning in this league.
Yeah, you're right. I would think if you're LeBron, you got to be pretty psyched up. I mean, when Bronny had that alley-oop dunk from Austin Reeves, and LeBron came flying off the bench.
Elias confirmed. We searched it out the other day. Elias confirmed he is the only person to throw an alley-oop lob to both father and son.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Well, I guess tonight, Dave, we'll have to hug it out a little bit, Maybe,
on the Cappy Lappy.
Maybe even an appearance on the Cappy Lappy.
Yeah,
for
Cappy
you,
Lappy.
Cappy Lap, or maybe a Cappy shoulder.
Oh, Dave, I'll put you up on my shoulders in 2 seconds. Oh, I would love to do that. Oh, that'd be great.
Dave, always a pleasure, brother. Thanks for always making time for us. We'll see you tonight.
Thanks, guys.
See you.
Yes, sir.
There he is.
That was nice. Supersized Dave McMinnon there.
Yeah.
Dave, tall guy, too, Cappy.
Dave's what, about 6'1"-ish?
Yeah.
I'll throw him right up there.
Okay.
I don't have any problem with that. I mean, I'll tell you right now, it'd be a lot lighter than Morales.
How do we know?
Morales.
Listen.
What?
Listen.
I got to pee again.
Really?
Really?
Did you take some of my diuretics?
No, I just chugged 20 ounces of water,
You want me to check your prostate?
Yeah, he can put his hand in there.
I don't think he does want you to do that.
No, I'm
Ken.
good.
How do you
This
know,
is a
Liz?
guess.
You want to check
Just a
mine?
guess.
Just a guess, huh?
Yeah.
How do you know?
It is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal. Brought to you by our friend Damon Wines, the CEO of Sellers Advantage. Want to sell your house before you call an agent? Call Sellers Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy.
Oh, yeah.
Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com, DRE 01961658.
So last night, me and Morales were walking the streets of downtown L.A. because, we're just part of what's going on out there. I say it all the time. It's a freaking jungle on the streets of downtown L.A. But trust me when I tell you, you got a couple of animals out there, and that's me and Morales. So we're walking the streets last night, and there is this massive line, like wrapped around the corner of a block. And the two of us are like, what the hell's going on over there? What's everybody in line for? I got to clean this whipped cream off. Oh, you got to clean the whipped cream?
I thought Chewy licked the whipped cream off the floor.
No, Chewy licked the whipped cream off your face.
So he didn't lick the whipped cream off the floor?
I didn't bring him over there.
No,
forgot.
So I just got to tell you. So
We're playing Glenn Fry's You Belong to the City as you and I's Downtown LA theme song.
And shout out to my man Deacon Fry, who's a daily listener. So we're standing there, we're walking down the street, and there's this massive line of people all the way wrapped around the block.
around the Millennium Biltmore.
Take a guess,
Why are
George.
you smiling? Is there whipped cream everywhere?
What's the deal?
What happened?
I was cleaning up the whipped cream.
What do you think people were waiting in line for?
That's a drop right there forever.
Last night?
Yeah, what were people waiting in line for? Because me and Morales were like, what the hell's going on over there? What were people in line for last night?
At 7:15 in p.m.
Yeah, but where?
Yeah,
It's downtown, around the Millennium Biltmore. Around the Biltmore.
Yeah, a couple blocks down the street.
I don't know, book signing or something?
Okay, book signing's a good guess. Lynn's a guess? What were people in line for last night?
There was a free ticket giveaway.
Okay, good guess. Bergie, why would people be waiting in line on a Tuesday night wrapped all the way around a city block?
A movie? I don't know.
All right, so me and Morales had the same idea. We're like, what the hell's going on over there?
Did you find out?
Well, I did guess it.
Yeah, you know what people
I was like,
were doing?
oh, it's election night.
They were in line to vote.
Oh, to vote.
I had no exposure. Like
That's
an
right.
idiot.
That's
I had
right.
no
Well,
idea.
I didn't know that was a polling place.
Like,
But
I
yeah,
had
it's a good job.
No idea. I'm like, what is going on over there? Voting.
Well, you don't do your civic duty.
No, I did the civic duty, but I did it, with
No,
the...
you do a duty.
Ha!
Correct. It's a OODY rather than a UTY.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
can smell doo-doo before you see it.
You tell him.
Hold on, Cappy. Before you finish, let me tell you this. YouTube TV customers, get the sports you love on ESPN back, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Act now. Go to keepmynetworks.com to get ESPN back.
Bergman has an update on the Rams.
Oh.
The Rams have signed a new kicker to the practice
Yes!
squad.
Who's that?
It's the thicker kicker from Missouri.
That's his name, the thicker kicker?
Harrison
He's the
Mevis.
big,
that guy,
thick dude.
That guy hits like bombs. Like we see all these guys hitting 65
Yeah.
yarders, 68 yards.
Yeah, he's-
that guy hits bombs.
Tonight on the thicker kicker.
Yeah, they got to do something. By the way, I'm surprised.
That's THICCER.
Did they say?
Oh, the thicker double C kicker.
Hey, did they say anything besides kicker? Did they sign any long snappers to their?
They signed a new
practice
special
roster?
teams coach?
That's the long snapper's gonna happen.
That is going to have to happen, unfortunately. Something's going on with that kid.
The thicker kicker.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, for those of you that were out there voting last night, for those of you that were out there doing your civic duty, nice job. Nice job. Some of us had no exposure at all to what was going on.
Is he still cleaning whipped cream? Oh,
Nah,
Sedano's just
he's
walking
freaking out of here.
Oh,
He's leaving
goodbye,
before the
Sedano.
show's over.
Ah! Can you imagine if he
should've
whipped
done
creamed
it.
you? You
You
should have
should've
done
done
it.
it.
If he put
You
the
should
whipped
have
cream in
done
my
it.
hair, it would have been even grayer.
That
It
would have been
even
amazing.
whiter. You're a bad guy, Sedano. Bad guy.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Put it all over him.
I got to go to the Lakers game, or I'd let you. I already got creamed in the face.
You can go shower over at the East Central.
Yeah, I don't have enough. I got to be there till the end of the week. I didn't plan enough outfits.
I'll give you some of mine.
I don't need mediums.
Hey, I got those. Hey, I got those double X Skims.
Do it,
not put
Sedano.
that on my head.
Do it,
Do not
Sedano.
put that on my head. Oh, I
Let
know.
him
He's
shoot
gonna
it
put
in your
on my
mouth.
headphones. He's gonna put it on the top of my headphones.
Now put it in his mouth. Put it in his
Now
mouth.
watch this. Now watch this.
Ew.
Leathery.
Look at Cappy lick
You
that.
people on YouTube get a real show.
Cappy licking the whipped cream off the leather. And with that, it is a final for our Wednesday edition. Tell me any other morning show that's putting this kind of smile on your face, sucker. Morning Mongrels, thank you for everything. We'll see you tomorrow for a Torta Thursday. And we'll be talking about Lakers and Wemby and the thicker kicker and all kinds of accoutrements. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. The Sedano Kap Morning Show on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.